take a look around the NFL. It's sponsored by United Airlines, and kind of unique this week, and though there are 3 byes for the rest of the NFC West this week. So 8 teams at 5-2 overall. Of course, the 49ers being one of them. Indianapolis, the best record in the NFL at 6-1. But Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks all on a bye this week. The Colts will host the Titans. Eagles will host the Giants, and the Buccaneers on the road again.
Booth for the kickoff show. Presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants. Shop in store or at mybobs.com. Here's Bob Papa and Carl Banks.
New York Giants football is on the air from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The New York Football Giants take on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants coming off a disappointing loss in which they blew a 26-8 lead with 6 minutes to go in the game in Denver and lost on a Will Lutz 39-yard field goal. The Giants are 2-5. Eagles are 5-2, coming off a win at Minnesota last week, in which Jalen Hurts had a perfect quarterback rating. A.J. Brown had 4 catches for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's not active today. So glad you could join us. Bob Papa, along with 2-time Super Bowl champion Carl Banks, Howard Cross down on the sideline. Raise a pint of Guinness and toast to the upcoming kickoff. Guinness time is game time. Please drink responsibly. Guinness Draft Stout, imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York. Carl Banks, the Giants are trying to do something they haven't done since 2013. Win here, and they haven't swept the season series against the Eagles since 2007. How did they do it today?
Bob, it's the little things. Paying attention to detail late in the game, early in the game, throughout the game. Stick to their plan. They're going to match them physically. That's not an issue anymore. It's about execution and taking care of the little things.
Yeah, the Giants, as they come out of the far tunnel to our right, out-physical the Eagles in their meeting 2 weeks ago at MetLife Stadium, in which the Giants won 34-17. And the Giants pitched a shutout in the second half, and they limited Philadelphia's run game. They have to do that again, Carl.
Yeah, they do, Bob. And as we spoke earlier from the sidelines, they can't let number 6 and number 26 ruin the game for them. Those are the 2 guys that they have to limit in executing their game plan.
We'll be right back to the kickoff show presented by Bob's Discount Furniture on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Discover the beautiful 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan at Gene Langen Volkswagen, the area's premier Volkswagen dealer. Visit LangenVW.com to explore our inventory and book your test drive. Think Langen. Drive excellence.
When you have older parents, there's never a dull moment.
I'm sorry. I really tried to hold. He took the cookie from my mouth.
They make you crazy, but you love them just the same.
This is our nature of our relationship.
It's not easy to have a commissioner who was raised by you.
That's why it's our job to make sure they get vaccinated, so they stay as healthy and funny as ever. Protect who matters most. Learn more at ct.gov/vaccines.
When it comes to tires, buy smart and drive smart the modern way at Modern Tire. Visit moderntirect.com. Plus, now buy 2 tires and get 2 free. That's buy 2 tires and get 2 free on select brands.
That's driving smart, modern way.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check out Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, my new true crime podcast. The true story of the almost perfect crime and the Nimrods who almost pulled it off.
It was kind of like the perfect storm in a sewer.
That was dumb. Do not follow my example.
Listen to all episodes of Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, available now exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Crimeless Hillbilly Heist, and listen now.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
iHeartRadio!
Here are the top Aerosmith songs that you've thumbed up. Number 3.
Super Bowl champions, and guess what? They have a 5-2 record. That's it for the kickoff show, presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, the official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants. Shop in store or at mybobs.com. We'll have the coin toss opening kickoff after this timeout. All coming your way next on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help.
Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Giants tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Giants and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Giants.
How do you make your fantasy team a reality? Build a better roster. With services across assurance, consulting, tax, strategy, and transactions, EY has the lineup to help businesses drive outcomes that matter with confidence. EY is the official professional business services sponsor of the New York Giants, MetLife Stadium, and official sponsor of the EY Coaches Club. Every great team needs a trusted advisor. It's time to pick yours. Learn more at EY.com.
When you win Uno the game, you get bragging rights.
Yeah! Oh, good job, man.
When you win the new Uno scratch-offs from the New Jersey Lottery, did I just win $200,000? You get cash prizes.
Did I just win $200,000?
He did. Play the new Uno scratch-offs today with over $13 million in cash prizes.
Are you seeing this?
Anything can happen in Jersey. Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Back in Philadelphia, Giants and Eagles getting set. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Getting set for today's coin toss. It's brought to you by Pepsi Zero Sugar. Giants fans, grab your Pepsi Zero Sugar 12-pack now, because game day deserves a Pepsi. Giant captains from the far side of the field. Russell Wilson leading the Giants out with Darius Slayton and Brian Burns. The Eagles have Zach Bond, Jordan Mailata, Reed Blankenship. The referee for today's game is Brad Rogers, as the hugs and embraces at midfield take place. And we are just about set for the coin toss for today.
This is the coin that we will use today. This is tails. This side is heads. What is your call?
Tails.
Tails is the call.
Russell Wilson calls tails.
It is tails. You win the toss. Which way would you like to kick? The New York Giants have won the toss. They've elected to defer. Philadelphia will receive on this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
So the Giants are going to kick it off as we get set for today's game. Philadelphia will be on offense first on a just gorgeous day here in Philadelphia. The Eagles lead the all-time series 92-87 in the regular season. At Lincoln Financial Field, they've beaten the Giants 18 of 24 meetings. The Giants, though, trying to do something they haven't done since Michael Vick was the starting quarterback and Chip Kelly was the head coach. 2013, the Giants won here in Philadelphia 15-7 behind Eli Manning and a ferocious defense that day. They haven't swept the season series. You got to go back to 2007 when the Giants won here in Philadelphia 16-13 to complete the sweep. So you want to sync up your TV and your radio? Well, when I say that Jamie Gillen approaches the ball with his left foot from the 35-yard Giants in their road white, red numerals, red socks, white pants, red and white stripes, dark blue helmet, white lowercase NY on each side and a red stripe across the top. Eagles in their 80s uniform, the Kelly green with silver pants, Kelly green helmets, silver Eagles logo on each side, white numerals, white and green socks. The receivers will be looking back into the sun as Gillen gets set to tee it up. He takes 5 paces back and waiting for the signal. Now he gets squared away. He approaches the ball, and we are underway in Philadelphia. End over end kick. Travels into the end zone, and a knee is taken by Shipley, and there's a flag on the play on the far side of the field. Did an Eagle move before the ball reached the landing zone? And you could see, Carl, looking back into the sun in the first quarter, the Giant receivers are going to have to deal with that.
Yeah. The Eagles are walking backwards, so.
Illegal formation. Receiving team number 42 was not on the line. It's a 5-yard penalty from the 35-yard line. It's first down.
Starting defense presented by your local Ford stores for the official truck of the Giants. So they'll put the ball at the 30-yard line. And the Giants obviously down some players. Deontay Banks gets the start at one corner with Cordell Flott. Belton and Newman are the safeties. Muasau starts at the inside linebacker with Okereke. Rakeem Nunez-Roches, Roy Robertson-Harris, and
after discussion, there's no foul on the play.
Dexter Lawrence up front with Burns and Thibodeau on the end.
First down on the 35-yard line.
Folks, this is officiating stuff. It's getting a little ridiculous. I don't care either way, but you're going to call something, leave it. Don't wait 5 minutes and then change it.
Well, because someone from New York buzzed in and told them, no, you're wrong. Because they threw a flag, they discussed it, then they said there was a penalty, and then New York, I'm sure, buzzed in.
Yeah.
So here come the Eagles. Jalen Hurts in a shotgun set. Barkley to his right. 2 receivers in the right slot. 1 split left is Dotson. Smith in motion to the left slot. Hurts back to throw under pressure right away. Avoids it. Now fires it to the left sideline, and the pass incomplete. Giants got pressure. Pass intended for Devonta Smith, but quick pressure, Carl, right up the middle. Remember, the Eagles are without their starting center, Pro Bowler Cam Jurgens.
Yeah, and they got right in the middle, and it flushed
number 74
Jalen Hurts out right away.
Eligible, number 74.
Brett Toth is in at center in his 9th year from Army. Fred Johnson comes in as a tackle eligible as Smith goes out to the left. Left to right on your radio go the Eagles. Hurts over center on a 2nd and 10 from the Philadelphia 35. Barkley in a one-back set. Handoff for Saquon. Bounces it left. Saquon on the run. Breaks outside. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Eagles. 65 yards for Barkley. His longest run of the year. And 2 plays into the game, the Eagles have the lead.
2 players that can't have a big day, and Saquon is off to a big one right now.
They brought in an extra lineman.
They hit it right up the middle, though, Bob. You got Darius Muasau, who was late. He was right where he should have been. If he just slides right over, he makes the tackle in the hole. He just didn't read it correctly.
Jake Elliott for the extra point, and the kick is good. And Carl, Dexter Lawrence was singled up against a backup center, and he didn't win at the point of attack.
Well, the ball went outside of Dexter Lawrence. If you look at it, Darius Muasau is really the guy who should have been right in the hole there.
2 plays, 65 yards. Yep, Muasau was not in the right spot.
Made it easy, untouched with Saquon Barkley.
So, that streak I gave you of the Eagles rushing for 50 or less yards in 2 of their last 3 games, that ends on 1 Barkley run.
Yep.
Longest run of the season, only the 3rd run by Philadelphia of over 20 yards. Their longest was Hurts' 29-yard run before Barkley's 65-yarder. And that is the 8th run of 20 or more yards and the 3rd touchdown allowed by the Giants.
They set it up good. Barkley set it up perfectly because he went into the line of scrimmage and then he broke left. allowing the guard to get off on Moorsau. But Moorsau, when that hole opens up, he's got to fill it and just wait for the back to come.
Elliott to kick it off from left to right, end-over-end kick. Olszewski will field it at the 2-yard line, outside the numbers to the right. Weaves his way to the 20, 25, to the 30, and tackled at the 32-yard line. Giants starting offense brought to you by Starter, a proud partner and official retail brand of the New York Giants. Andrew Thomas starts up front at left tackle, Runyon the left guard, Schmitz back at center for the Giants. Van Roten, the right guard. Illuminor is the right tackle. Jaxson Dart, 2-2 as a starter for the Giants. Became the first Giant rookie quarterback in the Super Bowl era to beat the Eagles. Ball on the right hash. Skattebo the tailback. Theo Johnson in motion to the right. Dart audibilizing at the line. Bellinger motions left. Handoff, Skattebo runs right into the line, moves the pile ahead to the 35, stood up there after a gain of 4. Carl, I want to go back, though, to that touchdown. And you mentioned Moorsau, but in the past, when Dexter Lawrence is singled up against the center, doesn't he just throw that guy away?
Well, yeah, but they're playing a gap control defense, Bob. If he jumps out of his gap and Saquon goes in it, you got to play above the numbers. You're not wrong, but I'm looking at where everybody else was and where one guy wasn't, and that just tells me.
2nd and 6, handoff left to Skattebo. There's a flag on the play. And is it an illegal? Nope, neutral zone infraction against Philadelphia, so the Giants will get a free 5, and they'll face a 2nd and 1 from their own 40-yard line. Eagles on the second play of the game. Barkley, a 65-yard touchdown run.
Offside. Offense number 82 lined up in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
I stand corrected. Bellinger lined up in the neutral zone. Can't do that. Especially since he wasn't in motion.
Yeah.
So scratch that. Make it 2nd and 11 from the Giant 30. Right hash. They fan 2 receivers right. Slayton split left. Johnson in the left slot. Eagles shift their front. Dart back to throw. Plenty of room. He's going to run to his right and tripped up from behind. Looked like he had a lane, but Jalix Hunt makes the tackle after a gain of just a yard. And now the Giants will have a 3rd and 10. On the season on 3rd and 10s, the Giants are 7 for 31. In 9+, the Eagles have given up 5 of 22. Under Dart, in his 4 starts, the Giants have hit 3rd downs at 52%. Dart in a shotgun set. Takes the snap, little quick game screen, and the Eagles have it completely red as Theo Johnson has stood up for a loss of a yard. So 3 and out go the Giants on their first possession with 12:44 to go here in the first. Eagles will get the ball back up 7-0.
Giants going to have to continue to stay with the run, Bob. It's
Xavier Gibson, who spent a little bit of time with the Giants, never played in a game after the Giants picked him up from the Jets when he was cut, is back deep. Gillen with a high punt, not deep. Fair catch called for by Gibson at the 25-yard line. We'll take a timeout. 12:14 to go in the first. Eagles 7, Giants nothing on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
When you have older parents, there's never a dull moment.
I'm sorry. I really tried to. He took the cookie from my plate.
They make you crazy, but you love them just the same.
This is our nature of our relationship.
It's not easy to have a commissioner who was raised by you.
That's why it's our job to make sure they get vaccinated, so they stay as healthy and funny as ever. Protect who matters most. Learn more at ct.gov/vaccines.
Wishing the holidays could come early? If you own or manage a business, they can. With help from iHeartRadio. People are already shopping for their loved ones and hunting for deals wherever they can find them, including right here. They're listening to the radio. They're listening to podcasts. They could be listening to you. Don't wait for everyone else to kick off the holidays. Get your best season of the year up and running today. Call 844-844-iHeart or visit iHeartAdvertising.com.
iHeartRadio. Here are the top Steve Miller Band songs that you've thumbed up. Number 3, Take the Money and Run. Number 2, Rockin' Me. Number 1, The Joker. Your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Minolta, an official sponsor of the Giants. 12:14 to go here in the first. Eagles 7, Giants nothing. On the second play of the game, Saquon Barkley goes up the middle, breaks it to his left, 65 yards for a touchdown. Giants go 3 and out. And we've seen teams pick on Muasau. He's in because Micah McFadden is dealing with an injury and not even sure if he's going to get back this season. Hurts under center, handoff Barkley, skips left, past Muasau, spins out to the 30, and he's tackled there after a gain of about 5. Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
You know what happened in that first play? They overloaded that side, bringing in
number 74
and then he cuts back. He runs to the side he's supposed to, and everybody flows to that side. Mm-hmm. When he cuts back, there's nobody there to meet him. Like Barrett said, Muasau wasn't there, but that is the perfect cutback that you want to see if you're a running back.
Well, they bring Fred Johnson in. Let's see if they run the same play. Hurts is over center again on this second down and 5. Handoff for Barkley, same play. Now he's going to bounce it to the right. Turns the corner. And that's Tank Bigsby, and he gets shoved out of bounds in near Giants territory at the 49.
Well, they did not set the edge. Brian Burns tied up on a block. You got to get up the field. This is really just go in and then bounce out. You've got to be very deliberate when you set the edge.
Tank Bigsby, in his third year out of Auburn, acquired in a trade from Jacksonville, former third-round pick. Had 766 yards last year for the Jags. First and 10 from the Eagles' 47, right hash. Hurts over center, calls signals. Bigsby's the tailback. Play fake. Hurts back, has the dig route to Devonta Smith, makes the catch, and then tackled by Flott.
It's going to be holding, I believe.
Yeah, Abdul Carter drew the penalty.
Holding. Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Lane Johnson, 6-time Pro Bowler, called for the penalty. And Carl, Abdul Carter had no stats in the Thursday night win against the Eagles, but he was unbelievably disruptive, and Johnson just tackled him there.
Yeah.
So they'll move the ball back to the Philadelphia 37. First and 20 for Philadelphia, going from left to right near Kelly Green. They lead 7-0 with 10:23 to go here in quarter number 1. Hurts in a shotgun set. Barkley back in. Handoff left for Saquon. Saquon out to the 45 and tackled by Drew Phillips. After a gain of 8. Call it 9. They spot him down at the 46. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. So Barkley, 2 carries so far in this game, and he's already got 74 yards.
So, and here's what you got. You cannot abandon your coverage if you're safeties and corners right now because they're going to play action you and try to hit one deep now that the run game is working.
2nd and 11 from the Philadelphia 46, left hash. Hurts takes the snap. They got a screen for Barkley with blockers. Weaves inside the 45 and tackled near the first down marker. I think he's got it to the Giant 42. Good play call there for the Eagles.
Yep. Eagles have got a little bit of a rhythm going. The Giants defensively are on their heels.
Dane Belton made the tackle.
This is the Eagles team that the Giants should have expected to get.
Smith to the near side right. Hurts will work over center. Bigsby in at the tailback spot. Offset eye right. Handoff for Bigsby. Can't find a cutback lane. Stood up and driven back this time as the Giants rally to the football. And that'll be a loss of maybe a half yard. Setting up a 2nd and 10 from the 42. Good push up front. Darius Alexander was in the mix for the Giants. Alexander, the rookie, is in the game. DJ Davidson and no Dexter Lawrence right now. Pistol formation on a 2nd and 10. Hurts calls out signals. Barkley behind him. 2 receivers left. Now Barkley comes to Hurts left as a protector. Hurts is back, under pressure, gets away from Okereke, runs to the near side right, gets hit, grabbed and dropped at the 35 by Thibodeau and Belton. But he's able to get 7 on the play, setting up a 3rd and 3 for Philadelphia.
The Giants ran a blitz there. They got him out of the pocket. He stepped up and was able to get 7 yards on that. Good coverage down the field, but they got to get him down when they get close. That was Abdul Carter again.
Better not give them 2 yards. They'll just push it.
Yeah.
2 receivers right. Hurts in a shotgun set. The back is to his right. That's Shipley, who's a threat in the pass game. Hurts back to throw, flushed out of the pocket, spins back to his right, has some room. Hurts running to the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Okereke right at the line of scrimmage at the 35-yard line. And Philadelphia is going to go for it on 4th down as Barkley comes in. Well, what they're going to try to do, I would think, Carl, is draw him offside.
Yep.
It's 3rd and a long 3. The ball sits just on the Eagles side of the Giant 35 on the right hash. Eagles up 7-0. 6:40 to go here in quarter number 1. 4th and 3. Hurts takes the snap.
And they got him.
And Dexter Lawrence jumped off.
Undisciplined. Giants are saying that he was drawn off, but doesn't look like it to me.
Now the officials are huddled.
False start. Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
They say Brett Toth with the false start. So the Eagles thought they drew the Giants offside, but it was they who moved. So now they'll send out Elliott to kick a field goal of 58 yards. And Carl, in pregame warm-ups in this direction, he was money.
Yeah.
Got a slight breeze into him. Ball sits on the right hash. Man to hold. Elliott is set from 58 yards, matching his season long. Kick is on its way, end over end, and it is no good. It hit the right upright. So Elliott misses from 58 yards, only his 2nd miss of the season. And the New York Giants get a stop there with 6:10 to go. Now, what's going on here? Was there an inadvertent whistle? Now an official's timeout, and the kick was missed. I can't take the break yet here because Brad Rogers is leaving everybody uncertain.
Oh, boy. We're in a strange time in sports, folks.
So they're huddled up, and they're discussing things. All right, we're going to take a break. Eagles 7, Giants nothing on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, what's up? It's Wanda Sykes. I'm here to remind you about something super important, getting your breast screened. Because trust me, your breast health should be a priority. Early detection for breast cancer can change the game, which is why you should visit yourattentionplease.com to learn more. And do me a favor, if you've already had a breast cancer screening, remind your friends and family to visit yourattentionplease.com too. We gotta look out for our girls.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what's to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics through score report dated 1H 2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
When you win Uno the game, you get bragging rights.
Yeah! Aw, good job, man.
When you win the new Uno scratch-offs from the New Jersey Lottery, did I just win $200,000? You get cash prizes.
Did I just win $200,000?
He did. Play the new Uno scratch-offs today with over $13 million in cash prizes.
Are you seeing this?
Anything can happen in Jersey. Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Finding the right doctor can be a nightmare, but with a 5-star primary care physician from Hackensack Meridian Medical Group, you can put your health fears to rest. A yearly wellness exam helps prevent conditions from lurking in the shadows, and they'll help you manage chronic conditions so they don't haunt your daily life. No tricks, just great treatment. Visit HackensackMeridianHealth.org to find the doctor. Hackensack Meridian Health, keep getting better. Okay value. You just got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, hash browns, and a coffee for $6. And yeah, it is as good as it sounds. Order now only at Dunkin'.
Back at Philadelphia, Jake Elliott was 1 for 7 and 50-plus last year. And his upright 58-yard field goal is no good. So the Giants are going to start 1st and 10 at their own 48. Right to left on your radio, down 7-0. Now, the Eagles tried to call a timeout. There was a whistle, but the ball had already been kicked. Yeah. Giants went 3 and out on their first possession. Dart in a shotgun set. Skattebo to his left. Robinson in the right slot with Slayton. Dart back. Nobody's open. Dart escapes pressure. Pumps. Hits. Bounces off one tackler. And then gets dropped for a loss of a half-yard. Giants football is brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the New York Giants. Verizon, America's most reliable network. Well, it's twice now where Dart's dropped back to pass, and
there's nothing there. They want a quick game here. There's nothing there, and he's pulling the ball down. Don't know if he's being impatient or not, but his first look isn't there, and he's pulling it.
2nd and 11 from the Giant 47. Dart in a shotgun set again. Bellinger in motion. Belly's back to the left. Handoff Skattebo. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to midfield and turned down at the Philadelphia 49.5 for a short gain of about 3.
The Giants, what they should be doing is leaning into their run game. Their 12 personnel has been pretty unstoppable. The fact that they're trying to spread the defense of the Eagles out is just...
3rd and 8 from midfield. 3 receivers right. Skattebo to the left of Dart in a shotgun. Bellinger split left. Robinson in motion off the right. Dart takes the shotgun snap. Back in the pocket. He's under pressure again. Rolls to his right. Pumps. Now he's going to run to the right and slides near the first down marker and maybe right at the first down marker for the conversion. Probably needed one more step, but he's going to get it on the 3rd and 8. They say move the chains. And, Carl, that's one of the reasons why the Giants, since Dart took over as starting quarterback, they're 52% on their third downs because he can do that. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 42. Eagles up 7-0 here in the first. Skattebo in a one-back set. Dart over center this time. Handoff Skattebo. Plows up the middle. Spins off a tackler. And twists ahead to the 37-yard line. And is able to pick up 5 on first down.
And these are the types of plays that keeps the offense on schedule. Like you're 2nd and 5 now.
Two receivers near side left. Skattebo to the left of Dart on a 2nd and 5. Dart back, throws it left, completes it to the 30-yard line. That's Slayton breaking to the outside and tripped up from behind as he tumbled out of bounds at the Philadelphia 18-yard line. So a gain of 19 for Darius Slayton, who missed a couple games with a hamstring injury. His 13th catch of the year.
Yeah, still looks a little tentative out there, but
now the Giants are in the red zone. 9 of their 11 red zone touchdowns have come with Dart at quarterback. 1st and 10 at the 18. Dart in a shotgun set. Eagles bring pressure. Dart throws one left. Wide open. Skattebo makes the catch in for the touchdown.
Eagles got burned. They brought a blitz, thinking Skattebo was going to pick somebody up. He's just snuck right out past the blitzer. Wide open. Good read by Jaxson Dart.
The Eagles, number 3 in red zone defense, get beaten by the Giants there. That touchdown brought to you by Ford, the official truck of the New York Giants. And Cam Skattebo with his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season.
One-on-one with, I think that was Patrick Johnson, and he just put him in the blender.
All right, you can't take these for granted. Gano back on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick on its way. And it is true blue. So despite the rocky start, 2:56 to go in the first. Giants and Eagles tied at 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please pay responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
New Jersey might be small, but there's a lot of wow packed into this little state. We got your down at the beach wows, your top of the mountain wows, your show-stopping wows, your cork-popping wows. New Jersey, it's one wow after another after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
Football season's here, and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. 6 plays, 52 yards. Skattebo, an 18-yard touchdown catch. Slayton had a 19-yarder. Dart on a 3rd and 8 scrambled 8 yards for a first down. Giants and Eagles tied at 7, 2:56 to go in the first. And Carl, Jaxson Dart coming into this week and had the 4th most touchdown passes in the league since week 4. And the Giants were dead last in red zone offense through the first 3 weeks of the season. He now has 10 red zone touchdowns since he's become the starter of the 11 they have this year.
Yeah, and hats off to him, the offense, and the play callers.
Gillen with the kickoff, end over end, near side. Shipley looking into the sun, fields it at the 5. Shipley cuts at the 20, lowers his shoulder, runs out of a tackle, and Gillen tripped him up at the 46-yard line. So the Giants give up a big return to Shipley, and Gillen may have saved the touchdown.
Yeah.
So after the Eagles had a 58-yard field goal doinked off the right upright, the Giants, advantageous with good field position, go down and score. Philadelphia will now start at their own 47, left to right on your radio. Smith to the near side left. Hurts will work over center with Barkley, the tailback. Calls out signals. Takes the snap. Handoff Barkley. Nudges into the line. Spins forward. And tackle at the Giant 49-yard line after a gain of 4. Second play of the game, Saquon Barkley took a handoff, ran up the middle, broke to the outside, and went 65 yards for his longest run of the season. The Eagles with 107 yards rushing.
Yeah, we know Saquon is an explosive player. They just have to limit those.
2nd and 6 from the Giants 49. Hurts calls out signals in a shotgun set this time. Takes the snap, little end around to Gibson. Gibson trying to get the edge, grabbed around the head and brought down. No flag on the play. Drew Phillips came flying in.
That's a heck of a play by Drew Phillips. Drew Phillips had him man-to-man, and he had to run across the formation and was able to get there unblocked.
And it goes for a gain of 2, so Philadelphia will have a 3rd and 4 at the Giants' 47. They break the huddle as Dotson comes to the near side right. They have a bunch formation there. Now Smith goes in motion to the left with the tight end. Hurts in a shotgun set. Barkley to his right. Hurts takes the snap, back in the pocket. Plenty of time. Throws it left underneath. Completes it, but the Giants rally to the ball, and it actually goes for no gain on the play on the pass to Barkley.
That's a good job. It looked like they had Tyler Nubin one-on-one. He traveled with Smith, and Jalen Hurts is thinking it's man, he's got something, and then they zoned it off, and he had to dump it down.
They give him a yard. Philadelphia is going to line up to go for this now on 4th and 3 at the Giant 46. Hurts in a shotgun set. Barkley to his right. Let's see if they try to get the Giants to jump. He takes the snap. He's back to throw. He finds the pocket, rolls to his left. He's going to run and slide for safety at the 41-yard line for a first down. And that's a little sign of disrespect on a 4th and 3 at that point of the field to just go for it.
Call him in man coverage. You don't get there with the pass rush. He's got a clear lane.
Hurts in a shotgun set. And it looks like the Giants have jumped. DJ Davidson, was he in the neutral zone, or did Philadelphia draw him off on this 1st and 10 at the Giant 41?
Yep, they got it on Philly based on the reaction of the players. Let's see.
Ball start. Offense, number 69. The defender was not in the neutral zone. It still will be first down.
Landon Dickinson called for the penalty. Bad news for the Giants here. Art Green, hamstring, questionable to return. Backup defensive back. Remember, the Giants do not have Paulson Adebo. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. After 1, Giants 7, Eagles 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, Giants fans, Crown Royal is an official whiskey of the New York Giants. And this season, it's not game day without the generous spirit of Crown Royal. Whether you're at the tailgate, in the stands, or watching from home, Crown Royal is the reason and the reward for coming together. Grab a glass with the Crown Royal rig at a stadium near you, because we'll be sharing the generous spirit with fans across the country. Crown Royal, fueling game day with the generous spirit. Visit crownroyal.com/Royal Rig for more on the Crown Royal Rig Tour. Please drink responsibly.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest. proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Giants tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Giants and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Giants.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. Fourth down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good!
At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity.
And that's how winning is done, people.
Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
Now is the perfect time to get a Peerless Boiler. Don't wait. Go to peerlessboilers.com for more information and an installer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Quest translates your health so you can transform and start building your health history at testwithquest.com. Proud partner in health of the Giants. We start the second quarter. Giants and Eagles are tied at 7. Philadelphia in their Kelly Green 1980s, 70s uniforms, going from right to left on your radio. They'll have a 1st and 15 at the Giants 46. Carter in the game with Burns as the edge rushers. Barkley the tailback. Hurts over center. Hurts calls out signals, takes the snap. Play fake to Barkley, back to throw, zips it over the middle. Smith's got it on the run, chased by Flott, and Flott finally drags him down at the 20-yard line. Gain of 26 for Devonta Smith.
Yeah, a little play action pass and crossing route.
And Philadelphia trying to answer back here in a 7-7 game, early second. Barkley to the right of Hurts. They went for it on a 4th and 3 at the Giant 46 and got it on a Hurts scramble. Hurts takes the snap, back to throw, looks deep into the end zone and overshoots Smith on a seam route. Carl, do you think he threw that high on purpose because of the safety Newman coming over?
Yeah, I wanted to put it out of range of the safety, but it was too high. As Brian Burns is, I'm looking at the screen here, Brian Burns getting his ankle tape. But he wanted to put it over the safety, yep.
2nd and 10 at the Giant 20. Smith out to the right, matched up by Tay Banks. They got tight end to the left, a tight end to the right, extra offensive lineman, Barkley the tailback. Handoff for Barkley, hit behind the line, or hit just across the line by Roy Robertson Harris and slammed down after a gain of 1.5 yards. Roy Robertson Harris has been a nice pickup for the Giants.
Yep.
So now Philadelphia will have a 3rd and 9 from the Giants' 19-yard line. So far, Philadelphia 0 for 2 on their 3rd downs. They failed on a 3rd and 3 and a 3rd and 4. They motion Barkley out to the right. 3 receivers left. Hurts in a shotgun set. Now Barkley comes set in the right slot. Hurts takes the snap, back to throw. Slides to his left, has time. Now escapes to his left, looking to run it. Hurts is going to dive ahead, gets walloped near the sideline. Flag comes in. He got the 1st down.
Brian Burns is holding up 4th down. They're going to call him for hitting a quarterback out of bounds. It's not the intent to go out of bounds. He's got to be out of bounds. You can't protect the quarterbacks if they're still in bounds. Now, if he's out of bounds, it's a legitimate flag. But if he's in bounds, it doesn't matter what his intent is.
Hurts, again, the Giants have had good coverage, not getting enough pressure.
Let's see if he's out of bounds here. Yeah, he's a foot out.
After replay assist, there is no foul for the quarterback being hit late out of bounds.
I mean, it's pretty darn
It will be
close.
fourth down.
And he didn't get it on the 3rd and 9. So now they're saying it's going to be 4th and inches. Philadelphia on 4th downs this year, 9 of 12, because you know what's coming. The tush push.
Yep.
Let's see. As Philadelphia lines it up, Goddard and Barkley behind Hurts. 4th and 1 at the Giants' 11. Hurts calling signals. He rocks in his stance. Trying to get the Giants to flinch. Trying to get the Giants to flinch again. Now takes it, surges ahead, and he's got the first down. Thibodeau comes out of it with the football.
Thibodeau has some football. What do we have? Is it a fumble or not?
So now here's where the tush push and the league, they got a real problem here. So you're going to tell me that the forward progress was stopped when we see the tush push and people just keep pushing and pushing?
I'd like to see that on the replay. Maybe New York will intervene again. Can't see the ball is out.
No, he reached out for the
ball
football.
is out.
That ball is out.
He reached the ball out and he got it slapped out of his hands.
And he was not on the ground.
He was on top of a player. That's a fumble.
And let's see if the Giants are going to challenge it.
He's not down.
They cannot.
He reaches the ball out, and the ball comes out.
Yeah, and this whole thing, don't tell me forward progress, because how many times do you see the push stopped initially, and then they just let it keep going? And that ball is out, and Hurts is not on the ground as it's ripped out by Thibodeau.
He's not on the ground, so it can't be.
Hey, he's reaching out trying to get the first down. That's not a forward progress. That's a heck of a play by Thibodeau, and that should be a fumble.
Oh, yeah, ball's out.
And Dable's talking to the referee.
There's no way you can give him a first down if his forward progress isn't stopped.
Exactly. And here's the other thing. This is the number one crew for Fox that's doing this game. You know New York is monitoring the game like they monitor all the other games, but there's a lot more angles here. And that should be a fumble.
This ain't a touchdown where you got to cross the plane. You still got to possess the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, Hurts takes it. He's reaching. He stretches his arms out to get the first down, and Thibodeau pulls it out of his arms. You can't say that there was forward progress. Stop.
Cannot. Oh, my goodness. So I can tell by Dable's reaction that they're not going to rule this a fumble. This is interesting.
The NFL has to fix.
We ruled forward progress on the play for a first down. New York had challenged the play. I explained to them that since we ruled forward progress, there was no challenge on the play. It will be first down, Philadelphia.
How do you rule forward progress and the whistle hadn't even blown?
Listen, it's the tush push. The play is all about not blowing the whistle on forward progress.
They did not blow the whistle on the forward progress. The quarterback reached the ball out and the play wasn't stopped.
The league has
a problem.
This tush push thing, this is ridiculous.
The league has a problem.
They have a sliding scale on how they officiate the tush push.
And Brian Dable threw his flag down again. There's no way you can call for it. The whistle didn't blow.
If you're being told that forward progress was stopped, then you can't challenge that.
Well, you got to mark the ball where forward progress is stopped.
Correct. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't allow the pushing to continue and then say, well, wait a second. So now we're going to get an official's review. Well, they're going to challenge it. If you're going to say his forward progress was stopped, he was stopped before the line to game.
That's right. If it stopped right there and the ball is now out.
Oh, did the knee hit? Let's go back one more time. Did the knee hit before he broke the plane? Are the Giants challenging that the knee was hit? Carl, we're looking at it again on the official review. Did the knee touch?
Doesn't make sense.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The New York Giants are charged their first time out, and they lose their first challenge.
Going to have fun on my Sirius XM NFL radio show tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the officiating, however they're calling these games, Bob, it's embarrassing the things they miss, they overrule, and then they go back on.
Got to take a timeout. 12:23 to go in the first. In the second, 7-7 the score on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Experience professional Volkswagen service at Gene Langen Volkswagen. Their certified technicians deliver precision care, and scheduling is effortless, online or by phone. Gene Langen Volkswagen. Excellence in every detail. Think Langen.
This is Dale for Northeast Men's Health, where we've successfully treated thousands of men for low testosterone and helped them feel like their old selves again. Please take a moment and listen to how we help Kurt.
You're supposed to be on fire as a person. You're supposed to want to get things done. I started having anxiety out of the blue, low libido, brain fog, not feeling driven. Literally had to push myself every day to get up and get things done. I was driving and I heard Northeast Men's Health on the radio, and the first consult seemed reasonable. So I decided to give it a call and made an appointment. They found that I had low T, and after that it was like a light switch got turned on. I've been a patient at Northeast Men's Health for about 9 months now. Everything's gotten a lot better in my life. Energy, feeling, just work, a whole lot better. Even my kids notice. They're like, Daddy's got energy, Daddy's ready to go. If you don't feel like that, I would suggest calling Northeast Men's Health.
Thanks, Kurt. It's true. Low T therapy will likely change your life. Your initial appointment is only $99 with results in minutes. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call today, 800-930-5956, or go to northeastmenshealth.com.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girls! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across Connecticut every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
Hurts in a shotgun set. Calls out signals, takes the snap, drops back, throws it left, wide open. Barkley at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown Eagles. Barkley second of the game. Blown coverage by the Giants there. Nobody picked up Barkley.
Yeah, Giants had a blitz on. Hurts read it right away. See Dane Belton and Tyler Newman having a discussion. I'm not sure if either one was responsible for the coverage there.
Philadelphia in the red zone this season now. 15 touchdowns in 18 trips.
Yeah, Newman and I think Belton took the same guy.
Extra point coming up for Elliott. Snap, spot, kick on its way, and it is right down Broad Street. So with 11:38 to go here in the second, Eagles 14, Giants 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your buffalo chicken dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Hey Giants fans, Brian Burns here. We know your pet is your family's MVP, so keep them happy, healthy, and in the game with MetLife Pet Insurance. Fetch your free quote at MetLifePetInsurance.com/Giants, and MetLife will donate $5 to Route 53 Rescue, part of Brian Burns Family Charities. For every quote received to help pets in need have a winning season.
Promotional period ends December 31st, 2025. Donation max is $10,000 at Route 53. Coverage issued by Metropolitan General Insurance Company of Rhode Island and Independence American Insurance Company of Delaware. For a decade, Tackle Kids Cancer has been making a difference, with Captain Eli Manning leading the team. Donations support TKC's MVPs, the most valiant patients, by providing life-changing care, advanced critical research, and vital survivorship programs. Now for their 10th anniversary, they need you. Help TKC celebrate 10 years and make this the biggest year yet. Learn more and give today at tacklekidscancer.org. That's tacklekidscancer.org.
Hear ye, hear ye! You just get more when you bundle and save at Bob's Discount Furniture. Like when you bundle my Bryn sofa and love seat and save $179. Or save $200 when you bundle my treasure mattress and adjustable base. You can even get a whole home's worth of furniture. A sofa, a love seat, a 7-piece dining set, 4-piece bedroom set, and mattress for under $3,000. Guess they decided to get a head start on shopping.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your buffalo chicken dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Football season's here, and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Giants post-game live, presented by Hackensack Meridian Health, airs on MSG Network. Immediately following every Giants regular season game, MSG Network's the TV home of the New York Giants. The Eagles convert 2 4th downs, 11th plays, 53 yards. Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown catch on a 2nd and goal at the 9. 11:38 to go here in the half. Eagles 14 and the Giants 7. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Eagles are going to kick it off from the 35-yard line. Elliott to boot it. Oshesky back deep, looking into the sun. This one down the middle of the field. Gunner fields it at the 1. Tucks it in his right arm and angles to the right. Bounces off one tackle and dives ahead to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Giants will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, I haven't had a good replay of the touchdown by the Eagles, but it appears that the 2 safeties were responsible for Barkley and the tight end, or the receiver to that side, and both guys took the inside guy, and no one took Barkley in the flat.
Giants break the huddle, 2 hour left. Robinson to the near side right. Slayton tight left. 1 back set is Tyrone Tracy. Dart will work over center. Strong formation to the left. They toss it left for Tracy. Gets a block and then can't turn the corner as Philadelphia closed it down nicely.
Looked like they had something there and got nothing.
Nakobe Dean, who's back from injury, was the one who really shut the play down. Dean, in his 4th year out of Georgia, former 3rd-round pick back in 22, had 128 tackles last year for the Eagles. 2nd and 9 from the Giants 32. Dart in a shotgun. Takes the snap, back to throw. Rolls to his right. Sends Tracy downfield, avoids a sack, now runs out of another. Scrambles to his left, throws to his left, completes it to the left sideline near the 1st down marker. Let's see where they spot the catch as Slayton went airborne. They spotted at the 39, so a gain of 7, setting up a 3rd and 2 for the Giants. Thought he might get Tracy on the deep ball, but Philadelphia was getting pressure everywhere. Jalix Hunt nearly got the sack. Giants 1 for 2 on 3rd downs. They hit a 3rd and 8 on a dart run. Failed on a 3rd and 10. They throw it out in the right flat. Tracy makes the catch. He's got the 1st down as the Giants go quick. And Carl, that was very effective with the way they attacked there.
Yep. Putting their linebackers one-on-one with backs, similar to what Philly just did. Got him twice. They had him hit him once for a touchdown to Skattebo.
Giants have 3 out to the left, inside the numbers. 1 receiver near side right. Shotgun set for Jaxson Dart. 1st and 10 from the Giant 48. They hand it off for Tracy. Runs to his right. Dives to the Philadelphia 49. And brought down after a gain of 3. Moro Jomo on the tackle. Carl, I think the whole situation here, Carl, with being able to get Tyrone Tracy back and being able to have that 1-2, different kind of runner than Skattebo.
Yeah, and they both can catch the football out of the backfield.
Pistol formation, 2nd and 7 at the Philadelphia 49, right hash mark. Dart takes the snap, hands it off for Tracy, lowers his shoulder, spins ahead at the 42. Flag comes in late by the back judge after Tracy got it to within a yard of the first down. It was unnecessary, too, because the play was almost over. And now the officials come in, unless there was a face mask they saw from back there. Giants aren't retreating. Tracy ran it for 6.
Block in the back. Offense. Number 17. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down.
Penalty on Wandale Robinson. She tried to make a block on the play.
He didn't even touch him. They just fell together. Bad angle, but...
So they put the ball back at the Giants' 48-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Dart in a shotgun set. Skattebo to his left. 2 receivers split left. Dart audibilizing at the line. Van Roten gets set with the protection. Eagles showing a blitz, and the Giants get a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, some of the things, rookie mistakes, right? I mean, last week the Giants got called for 2 delay of game penalties, one after an incompletion. This one, after a penalty with the clock stopped. Those are things you just can't do if you want to win.
And the Eagles are giving them a lot to look at, and they're slow in trying to get it.
2nd and 16 from the Giant 42. Dart in a shotgun set. Quick drop. Pressure over the middle. Pass for Skattebo. Deflected. Incomplete. No flag on the play. As Zach Bond was all over Skattebo. And Skattebo is down and shaken up.
Sold his leg.
Timeout for injury.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's bad. I just saw his right foot bent completely to the right. His right foot was completely going in a direction that a foot should not go in. I think as he planted, and we're going to take a timeout as Skattebo has suffered a severe injury with 8:07 to go here in the second, and the Eagles up 14-7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. When the team is on the road, the Giants Bar Network, presented by Modelo, has you covered. Visit NewYorkGiants.com/Bar Network to discover recommended venues near you where you can enjoy Modelo specials all season long and join fellow Giants fans to cheer on the team. Modelo is an official cerveza of fans with the fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Modelo Especial beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Must be 21 or older.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
At DraftKings, we're all about responsible gaming. Sometimes
you got to know when to hold up.
There are no locks or sure things, so
know when to fold up.
It's more fun when it's for fun. So play responsibly. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants. As an official higher education partner of the New York Giants, Rider University knows the power of teamwork and good coaching. Our structured academic and career advising, hands-on engaged learning opportunities, diverse student clubs, and NCAA Division I athletic teams help you to develop the skills and confidence to move forward fearlessly. Let Rider University help you reach your potential. Visit rider.edu to learn more. Rider University, an official higher education partner of the New York Giants.
Giants will have it third and 16 from their own 42. Eagles up 14-7. Skattebo carted off. Gruesome right foot ankle injury. Dart takes the shotgun snap, back to throw, steps up, deep ball down the right side, looking for Slayton, who goes up with one hand and can't make the catch, as Quinyon Mitchell was all over him. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better, and Carl, as Skattebo tried to make that catch, his right foot planted in the turf. He got twisted down, and it was just gruesome on the replay we saw. Slayton couldn't get away from Mitchell, hand fighting.
Yep, couldn't bring it in with one hand.
And the pass goes incomplete. So the Giants will have to punt the football away with 8:01 to go.
And a guy jump, but that's only going to be 5 yards out of 16 they need.
Cam Skattebo has given the Giants
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 36, 5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
so much energy and so much excitement, and just horrific to see. And it just goes to show you, Carl, how violent this sport is.
It's an injury business.
And guess what? Another one, whether it's Nick Bosa, Cam Skattebo, and others, natural grass. Gillen to punt it to the near side, and it drifts out of bounds as Gibson makes the catch, and they'll spot it out at the 12-yard line. Timeout, 7:54 to go here in the half. Eagles 14, Giants 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Stepping into the Kia K4 or K5 isn't just getting behind the wheel of any average sedan. It's stepping into what's next. With a K4, it's a world that's exciting. With a K5, it's one that's bold. The Kia K4 and K5, the next movement for sedans. See your local Kia dealer or visit kia.com to learn more.
Kia, movement that inspires.
During Kia's Fall Savings Event, lease a new 2025 K4 LXS for $219 a month for 24 months with $34.99 due at signing for well-qualified lessees.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. New 2025 K4 LXS 2.0-liter MPI front-wheel drive IVT, $24,185 MSRP. MSRP includes destination handling and excludes taxi, title, registration, license fees, options, and retailer charges. No security deposit required. Actual price is set by dealer and may vary. Purchase option at lease end is $16,929.50. Subject to credit approval by Kia Finance. Lessee is responsible for insurance, maintenance, repairs, 20 cents per mile, over 10,000 miles a year, excess wear, and a termination fee of up to $400. Subject to dealer participation. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Must take delivery by 11/3/25. Limited inventory available.
Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
With 12 grams of protein per serving, Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal is there for active mornings, relaxing ones, and all the moments in between. It microwaves in 60 seconds, helping fuel your morning with ease. With 4 delicious flavors to choose from, there's a reason it's the GOAT. That's greatest oatmeal of all time. Try a delicious bowl of Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal today. Quaker, bring out the good.
Hackensack Meridian Health. No tricks, just great treatment from the hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org to find the doctor.
Giants football is brought to you locally by Ford. Want performance and capability at every turn? Get behind the wheel of a new Ford truck or SUV. Ford, official truck and SUV of the New York Giants. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross, 7:54 to go in the half. Eagles 14, Giants 7. Eagles will start 1st and 10 From their own 13-yard line, right to left on your radio, Barkley has both touchdowns for Philadelphia. 65-yard run on the second play of the game and a 9-yard catch. Hurts calls out signals. Two receivers right. Barkley to his right. Hurts takes the shotgun snap, back to throw. Pass batted at the line and incomplete. DJ Davidson got a hand on it.
Giants showed a lot of different looks there, and Hurts wasn't sure. He thought Tyler Newman was going to blitz off the edge, and he jumped back.
Roy Robertson-Harris comes in, so he's up front with DJ Davidson and Rakeem Nunez-Roches. We're seeing a lot less of Dexter Lawrence on the field here for the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, he's got...
2nd and 10, Hurts over center. Handoff for Barkley, up the middle, grabbed around the waist nicely by DJ Davidson and brought down at the 16-yard line as Lawrence comes in the game now.
Yeah, Lawrence has been dealing with, well, not dealing with, he had a torn triceps last year, so he's recovering from that. I guess that would be the equivalent of a torn ligament in a knee in terms of recovery time, but he's out there. I guess, you know, you just got to work through it, get stronger and stronger, but clearly it's not as effective as he was pre-surgery.
3rd and 7 from the 16 of Philadelphia. Philadelphia 0 for 3 on 3rd downs, but 2 for 2 on 4th. Hurts takes the snap, drops back to throw, under pressure from Carter, and then hit behind the line and dropped.
It's a team sack there.
Yeah, I mean, Carter, Thibodeau, and Burns.
And Lawrence.
I don't even know who gets credit for that sack.
All 4 defensive linemen were there.
Loss of 6 on the play. And the Eagles will have to punt with 6:41 to go in the half. And it was like a frenzy.
Carter was first to get there, and then there was...
Darius Alexander, Carl, got a hand on him, too. Man to punt, averaging 52 yards a boot. Oshesky looking back into the sun. Will field it. Good high spiraling kick near side. Gunner signals a fair catch at the Giants' 35-yard line. Timeout, 6:13 to go in the half. Eagles 14, Giants 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Just printed from the Erie Canal Press, the most coveted ticket, New York Lottery's $1 million raffle, hath arrived. 15 fortunate souls shall come into the fortune of a millionaire.
Translation, the $1 million raffle is here, and 15 winners are going to become millionaires. The New York Lottery commemorates 200 years of the Erie Canal with your best odds of winning $1 million. Limited tickets available. Ask your local retailer today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Giants tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Giants and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Giants.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Okay value. You just got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, hash browns, and a coffee for $6. And yeah, It is as good as it sounds. Order now only at Dunkin'.
Catch the Eli Manning Show presented by Panini Prism Trading Cards. Special guests, former teammates, family, pop culture icons throughout the season on the Giants YouTube channel. Carl, according to the official stats, Darius Alexander gets credit for his first career sack. He got the first touch on Jalen Hurts as the Giants got tremendous pressure on that third down. First and 10 Giants are in their own 34, left to right on your radio. Giants trail 14-7 here in the second, 6:13 to go. They get the ball to start the third. Dart over center, working a hard count. Play clock is at 10. Sets Johnson in motion. Handoff for Tracy. Squeezes through a hole, spins off one tackler, and bumped down at the 40 after a gain of 6. Cam Skattebo, who led all NFL rookies with 587 scrimmage yards, has the Giants' only touchdown today. Suffered a gruesome right ankle injury, right foot injury. So it's Tracy and Singletary the rest of the way. 2nd and 4 from the Giant 40. Tracy in a one-back set, Dart over center. They toss it left to Tracy. Finds a cutback lane, lowers his shoulder, gets to the 45, and knocked down at the 46. 2 runs, though, Carl, and a first down for the Giants.
Yeah, now listen, this is where the Giants are good, and this is where they can take advantage of Philadelphia. This 12 personnel has been hard to deal with by every defense that they've faced. They've got to keep implementing that on a regular basis because it keeps the offense on schedule.
The Eagles give up 128 yards a game rushing. Giants so far have 43. 1st and 10. Shotgun set for Dart. Tracy to his left. Dart back to throw. Retreats, fires one left. He's got Bellinger wide open, who makes the catch at the 35 and tackled at the 33-yard line. So Bellinger was the 11th catch of the season, and he has become a weapon as he was his rookie year in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're in that 12 personnel, it's hard. You don't know if they're going to run it or pass it. He just sneaks right past everyone.
Slayton goes out to the left. Robinson to the near side right. Shotgun set, 1st and 10 at the 32. Tracy goes to the left of Dart. Play clock is down to 5. Dart pumps his right leg. Takes the snap of the 1st and 10. Dart's going to call his own number, keeps it, runs left, and tackled at the 27-yard line after a gain of 6. We check in with Howard Cross.
Dart's doing a good job of checking to the right play, but sometimes he runs the clock a little low. He's got to get started a little bit earlier as you're watching right now. And then you see him with no huddle.
So the Giants will have it 2nd and 4 at the Philadelphia 27. Eagles up 14-7. 3:45 to go in the half. Dart on a play fake was going to throw it. Now he's slammed down back at the 30 by Jordan Davis. He wanted to throw it out to his right, Carl. And
yeah, they brought a blitzer right in his face. He knew the play he wanted to have, but he just didn't have a lane to throw it in.
So that's a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down for the Giants. 3rd and 6 for the Philadelphia 29. Bunch set left. Robinson tight to the right with the tight end. He's audibleizing at the line. Play clock is at 2. Dart, and the Giants call a timeout. Good timeout called by Coach Dable.
Timeout.
That's the Giants' second timeout. Remember, they lost the timeout on a failed challenge on the tush push that was horrifically officiated, and what should have been a fumble turned into a touchdown. But Carl, these are some of the growing pains that you have to expect, right, with a rookie. The play comes in, getting people lined up, maybe over-checking, but you know what? He's going to learn from all of it.
Right, and he's seeing everything for the first time, and so he's trying to go through his checks, make sure everybody's on the same page. And, you're going to get some penalties, and sometimes the coach is going to have to call a timeout, but the one thing you don't want is a bad read and a big mistake.
Giants have hit a 3rd and 8 and a 3rd and 2, failed on 3rd and 10 and 3rd and 16. This is a 3rd and 6 at the Philadelphia 29.
They break the huddle and under 15 seconds or under 20 seconds.
Ball sits between the hash marks. Dart in a shotgun set. Singletary to his right. Dart takes the snap. Back to throw. Fires one left on the wheel route, and it's dropped. He had Theo Johnson. He hit him in the hands, and he couldn't pull it in at the 5-yard line.
Hit it right in the hands. He takes a shot for his troubles. He's got to catch that if you're going to take a big shot like that. Safety comes over. Oh, boy, he puts it right on him. Right on him. They had the right play, Bob.
Graham Gano in to try a field goal of 47 yards. Gillen the hold. Snap, spot, line drive kick, and it is good from 47. Very successful field goal this season. Tommy's Tavern and Tap will donate $500 to the Giants Foundation. Tommy's Tavern and Tap, your perfect spot for every occasion. 2:53 to go in the half. Eagles 14, Giants 10. And Carl, you know, when you look at the Giants, right, there's been a lot of exciting things this year. And a lot of improvements offensively. Sure. But the reason why you're 2-5 is because that's a gotta-have-it play, and the quarterback can't throw it any better than that.
Yeah.
And Theo Johnson has to catch that ball at the 5-yard line. I mean, he beat Zach Bond clearly.
Yep.
And the Reed Blankenship hit had no effect. He had already dropped the ball.
He had dropped the ball already. I mean, he put it right there on him, too. But, you know, this Giant team, they're hanging around.
Well, this is a big series here defensively, right? Because the Giants get the ball to start the third. Right now, they're only down 4. 7 plays, 37 yards on the drive for the Giants. Bellinger had a big 21-yard catch, but Johnson a big drop. Gillen with the kickoff. Shipley fields it at the 9. Cuts to the sideline, makes one man miss, another missed tackle, out to the 40, and finally brought down at the 42. The Giant kickoff coverage has been really good this year, but not today.
They are missing tackles, and they're giving up a lot of field position here. They've got to get guys on the ground here. This has been a strength of this team.
So Philadelphia, with 2:46 to go in the half, will start in great field position at their own 42-yard line with a 14-10 lead. Hurts in a shotgun, 3 receivers, fan to the near side left. Barkley to his right. Hurts takes the snap, little handoff for Barkley, turns the corner. Barkley to midfield and shoulder to the Giant bench after a nice gain on the play. Give him 10. They spot him out at the Giant 48. Okereke got him out of bounds. Philadelphia has all 3 timeouts as well, with 2:20 to go here in the half and the clock winding. Barkley in a one-back set. Hurts over center. Bunch formation to his left. Dotson in motion. They toss it left for Barkley. He gets the edge, and Saquon dragged down by Muasau at the Giant 42 after a gain of 6. 2-minute warning brought to you by Peerless Boilers. Perfect time to replace your boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion Tankless Water Heater. Visit peerlessboilers.com for a dealer near you. Eagles 14, Giants 10 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Giants tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Giants and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Giants.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is kind of wild. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, a 6-piece hash browns, and a medium iced or hot coffee, all for $6? That's the main character meal energy you need this fall. Get it now in Dunkin' stores or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. No substitutions. Participation in times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer. Cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the number one selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
As an official higher education partner of the New York Giants, Rider University knows the power of teamwork and good coaching. Our structured academic and career advising, hands-on engaged learning opportunities, diverse student clubs, and NCAA Division I athletic teams help you to develop the skills and confidence to move forward fearlessly. Let Rider University help you reach your potential. Visit rider.edu to learn more. Rider University, an official higher education partner of the New York Giants. Hackensack Meridian Health. No tricks, just great treatment from the hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org to find the doctor.
We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Eagles 14 and the Giants 10. We have 2 minutes to go in the half. Philadelphia has all three timeouts. Carl, take a shot time here for the Eagles at the Giant 42 with the first, with a second down coming up.
Yeah, I suspect they're, play action or something like that, but they're going to try to get Smith going here.
2nd and 4 at the Giant 42. Pistol set. Now Barkley goes to the left of Hurts. He's in a shotgun. Handoff for Saquon. Runs to his right. Saquon bounces off the tackle and he gets the first down with extra effort to the Giant 37.
Yeah, they're going to hurry up now. The Giants going to have to expect to pass somewhere in this sequence.
Smith lined up inside left. Two receivers right. Hurts in a shotgun set. Back to throw. Retreats in the pocket. Fires one to the right. Smith makes the catch. Grabbed around the ankles and dropped by Flott at the 26-yard line. We're down to 1:25 to go in the half. Again, the Eagles have all three timeouts remaining, up 14-10.
The Giants have got to be focused here on their assignments.
1st and 10. Hurts in a shotgun set. Takes the snap, back to throw, slant right, caught by Smith and just tripped up at the 14-yard line as two Giants collided and Flott.
Flott better get up. They don't have another corner.
And Flott is hurt.
Oh, boy.
And I think the hit, Carl, was from Okereke more than anything else. The ball was behind Smith. As Flott went to make the tackle, he got hit in the head by Okereke.
Oh, boy.
Remember, Art Green has a hamstring injury. Flott is down and hurt.
He's checking his arm.
56 seconds to go in the half. Barkley has over 100 yards rushing. Eagles up 14-10. And that's, Carl, again, I hate to go back to it, but that drop by Theo Johnson is so big. You're going to have 1st and goal at the 5. With a chance in the game to potentially, get things going in the right direction and get the game tied. We check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
The guy that's going to try to play is going to be Nick Jones. If he can't go, I think that's the only corner or DB they got left.
Yeah. Go some type of zone coverage.
Well, they have Nick Jones. Second year out of Ball State, they signed Corey Black off the Jets practice squad. Of course, Black, a 6th-round pick of the Giants this year. Art Green has a hamstring injury, so we don't know if he's available. Flott walks off under his own power.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Plenty of time for Philadelphia, 56 seconds, and they are the best team in the NFL in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 14. Shotgun set for Hurts. Barkley to his left. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Hurts back to throw. Swings it out for Barkley. Hit by Newbin. and then slowed up, and the Giants rally to the ball at the 11-yard line, holding it to a gain of 3.
Good open field tackle there by Tyler Newman.
Philadelphia lucky they didn't get called for blocking there before the ball was in the air. Barkley to the left of Hurts. 2nd and 7 at the 11. Giants jump. Thibodeau is saying it's on Mailata.
Yeah, Mailata's not arguing it.
Nope, but the officials are calling it on Thibodeau. Now they're huddled.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 5. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
It's 2 weeks in a row Thibodeau's done that. There was a killer last week. It gave Denver a 1st down.
Well, Mailata jumped.
Yep, he did. We watched
jumped.
the replay.
The officials, it's not on Thibodeau on that one. It's just bad officiating, folks.
Well, we are getting the NFL's premier bet officiating crew today.
Oh, boy.
2nd and 2 at the 6. Hurts in a shotgun set. Eagles up 14-10. 25 seconds to go here in the first half, and now Hurts is going to call a timeout. So you've had 2 plays inside the 10-yard line in this game. Hurts had the ball ripped out of his hands by Thibodeau on the tush push, and they somehow all of a sudden said that forward progress was stopped. Never seen that called on the tush push.
Yeah.
And there Mailata clearly flinched as we saw the replay. And
clearly New York saw it too. They just decided not to intervene on this one. This is officiating has not been at its best this last month of the NFL season. It's just been some awful decisions and interventions and non-calls.
Slot is being evaluated for a concussion.
Yeah.
So it is 2nd and 2 at the Giants 6 with 25 seconds to go in the half. And the Eagles trying to add to a 14-10 lead. Hurts calls out signals from the shotgun set. Fires one left. Hits Goddard on the slant, and he tumbles into the end zone for a touchdown.
Giants had the right coverage called. It was a better pass and catch.
I remember against Zach Ertz and the Washington Commanders, it was Newman, a little stutter, slant, boom.
And
Musa late getting there in the window.
Yeah.
Yep, it's Musa. I mean, you know what, Carl?
There's 2 windows to cover there, but
he's trying. He's a 6th-round pick last year. With McFadden out, it really hard on the Giant defense. Extra point is good.
Well, you know, he had 2 windows to cover there. Newman's got to take probably a better inside angle there, and you can't allow these free releases. Boy, give me 2 hours, I'll teach him how to jam. I mean, in certain areas of the field, you can't give people free releases. No matter how good a cover guy you are, when you got a good receiver, all he needs is a crack. You want to disrupt timing on these types of plays, so you can't let him run free.
Goddard's 3rd career touchdown against the Giants, and now the Eagles lead at 21-10 with 21 seconds to go in the half. And 7 plays, 58 yards, and Carl, you know, all started because Theo Johnson drops a 3rd and 6 pass.
Yep.
The Giants have to settle for a field goal, and then special teams, which has been good this year, allows another kickoff return out past the 40-yard line, setting up an attacking kind of feel that the Eagles could take offensively.
Yeah, midfield with more than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's enough time for them to do what they just did.
Kickoff will go to the back of the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback with 21 seconds to go in the half. The Giants are out of timeouts, and they get the ball to start the 3rd. And probably, I would think here you just take a knee.
Yep.
Marcus Bo is in the game for the Giants.
Who is he replacing?
Jermaine Illuminor. So the Giants will take a knee. Of course, the big story, Cam Skattebo suffered a gruesome ankle injury in the second quarter. Carted off. Giants will get the ball to start the third. Eagles 21, Giants 10. Timeout on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
I'm Erica Dean. And I'm her mom, Leah Dean. In our family, kitchen cabinetry isn't just our job. It's what we talk about at the dinner table. It's how we stay connected as a family and as a business. So when you work with Dean Cabinetry, you're not just getting beautiful cabinets. You're getting a team that treats your kitchen like it's our own. Start your kitchen conversation before the holiday rush. We'd love to help. Dean Cabinetry, your kitchen cabinet partners from start to finish. Visit deancabinetry.com. That's deancabinetry.com.
Listen to News Radio 1410 AM and 100.9 FM on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Sponsored by Carter Mario Injury Lawyers. Visit getcarter.com.
That's getcarter.com.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check out Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, my new true crime podcast. The true story of the almost perfect crime and the Nimrods who almost pulled it off.
It was kind of like the perfect storm in a sewer.
That was dumb. Do not follow my example.
Listen to all episodes of Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, available now exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Crimeless Hillbilly Heist, and listen now.
You know what your customers are doing right this second? The exact same thing you are, listening to me. Which, let's be honest, is kind of flattering. But my point is, ads on iHeartRadio actually get heard. In the car, at the gym, on the couch, while people are walking their dogs. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. That's right. You're a good boy. So why not make the next ad about you? Get started today. Call 844-844-iHeart or go to iHeartAdvertising.com. That's 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
iHeartRadio. Soundtrack. Flashback.
Michelle Pfeiffer as a hard teacher? Sure. 1995's Dangerous Minds gave us a new look at the actress with an equally hard soundtrack to boot. Coolio helped kick off the film with Gangsta's Paradise.
For more great movie soundtrack hits, check out Popcorn Radio on the iHeartRadio app.
Of course, it was the Eagles.
It's time for the Halftime Report, presented by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Giants.
Giants trail the Philadelphia Eagles 21-10 at the half. John Schmelk, Tiki Barber with you. Tiki, a disappointing first half for the Giants. They have trouble getting off the field against this Eagles passing attack. You have the Cam Skattebo injury. We'll get to that a little bit later on. A couple penalties that have not gone, or officiating decisions.
Yeah, officiating bad.
That have not gone the Giants' way in this first half as well. And Saquon Barkley with a 65-yard touchdown as well. So that's kind of been the difference here.
Yeah, the difference is that the Eagles feel like offensively they're doing whatever they want or need to do in any situation, including getting help from the officials on the tush push. But it all started with the Saquon Barkley 65-yard touchdown. Look, played well. Darius Muasau needs to get outside and force that ball back inside. Instead, Saquon gets to the boundary, and then it's, he's out the gate, and they get off to a big lead. But give the Giants credit. They, after going 3 and out, they punt, they get the ball back, and a missed field goal by the Eagles, and they go down and they score on that wheel route-ish by Cam Skattebo, and it feels like the Giants are right back in it. But the same things keep plaguing them, whether it's bad penalties offensively, whether it's not getting the calls, or the Eagles just finding their offense. Here we are 8 weeks into the season. It feels like this is the Eagles team that we saw a lot of last year.
Yeah, and also, Tiki, poor kick coverage. The Eagles have started 2 drives, one on their own 47, one on their own 42. The first drive of the game was a touchback, so that was on the 35-yard line. And on those 3 drives, those are the 3 drives that the Eagles got their touchdowns on.
Yeah, it gets hard when you shorten a field for a team that is now starting to feel confident in their game plans. We saw it last week with the Eagles. Their pass game was dominant. It was elite. Jalen Hurts had a perfect passer rating last weekend, and they're carrying that in. Despite their success running the ball, it feels like they want to be
pass first, and that keeps you on your heels as a defense and ultimately opens things up when you decide to run the ball with one of the very good running backs, one of the best running backs, really, Saquon Barkley, who is over 100 yards already in the first half.
All right, a couple of things I want to touch on real quick. We thought the Eagles would change up their defensive strategy against Jackson Dart from 2 weeks ago when they played a lot of man and blitzed a lot. Well, there's been very few blitzes in this game, and early in this game, it got better as we went along. A couple times Dart kind of scrambled after that first option wasn't there.
Yeah, look, he had to hold the football. I mean, it's the first time we've seen him kind of not knowing or unsure of what to do on passing situations, and so he took a couple of sacks. One, he picked up a couple of yards, so it doesn't go down as a sack when Jalen Hunt caught him from behind. So I think the Eagles have found a way to make him think. It's why the counter from Mike Kafka was, let's play up on the line of scrimmage. I'm going to call the plays at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to be in your helmet. When it clicks off, it's on you to figure out what to do going forward. And it's working, but it's not explosive like we've seen in previous Jackson Dart starts.
Halftime stats brought to you by our local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Dart, 6 of 9, 73 yards and a touchdown. He's taken 2 sacks. Tyrone Tracy, 5 rushes, 22 yards. Cam Skattebo, 3 rushes, 12 yards. He, of course, left this game with that ankle injury. We'll get to that in the second half of our halftime report here. Darius Slayton, 2 catches, 26 yards. And the other part of the offense, too, Tiki, you had 2 plays, one to Theo Johnson, which should have been caught, one to Darius Slayton that could have been caught, that could have been big plays, and both did not get completed.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we've been talking about all last 3 or so weeks. There's a lot of players. Years, but particularly in these last few weeks, the Giants are in position to make plays. They're just not making them. Theo Johnson it's a perfectly thrown ball by Jackson Dart down the left sideline. It would have been a tight red area situation they would have found themselves in, and they'd be right back into this game. And either he's not fully prepared to get his hands up and catch it, or he's fearful of Blankenship, the safety coming on, that's going to deliver him a blow, and it goes through his hands. And you just can't have that against good teams. And so you got to make plays when your moment has arrived. And I think too many of these Giants aren't doing that.
Hurts, 9 of 12, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon, 10 rushes, 107 yards and a touchdown. Quick timeout. We'll come back. Keys to the second half when we return on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. Finding the right doctor can be a nightmare. But with a 5-star primary care physician from Hackensack Meridian Medical Group, you can put your health fears to rest. A yearly wellness exam helps prevent conditions from lurking in the shadows, and they'll help you manage chronic conditions so they don't haunt your daily life. No tricks, just great treatment. Visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org to find the doctor. Hackensack Meridian Health. Keep getting better.
A properly installed and maintained electrical system is vital for everyone's safety. IBEW Local 164, in partnership with Nika Supply, is a drug-free workforce that has a long, rich history of involvement in the growth of northern New Jersey. With more than 2,700 electricians active on residential, telecommunications, commercial, and industrial projects. Much of what the people in Bergen, Essex, and Hudson counties enjoy on a daily basis would not be possible without the time, skill, and dedication of the Local 164 members. IBEW 164, the electrician union for northern New Jersey. Visit IBEW164.org.
Huddle up with Food Bazaar Supermarket and leave the game day catering to the pros. From chicken wings and tenders, spare ribs, sandwich and cheese platters, you'll find an entire lineup at catering.foodbazaar.com. That's catering.foodbazaar.com. And we deliver. Or if you're just looking to shop from the comforts of home and get your weekly groceries delivered, we've got that in the playbook too. Just go to shop.foodbazaar.com, place your order, and use promo code FANSGET10 for $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Now is the perfect time to get a Peerless Boiler. Don't wait. Go to peerlessboilers.com for more information and an installer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Now the Giants are in the red zone. 9 of their 11 red zone touchdowns have come with Dart at quarterback. 1st and 10 at the 18. Dart in a shotgun set. Eagles bring pressure. Dart throws one left. Wide open. Skattebo makes the catch in for the touchdown.
That Cam Skattebo touchdown is a Giants lone touchdown. They trailed 21-10 to the Eagles at halftime. And unfortunately, Tiki, that could be The last big play we're going to see from Cam Skattebo for quite a while.
Yeah.
Hurt his ankle on a pass over the middle. It was basically sideways.
Yeah, it was sideways, dislocated, maybe broken, definitely some torn ligaments down there. It's just tough because he's such a big part of what this Giants team was trying to do this season. So you hate to see it, and thoughts and prayers go out to Cam Skattebo. Hopefully he has a quick recovery from what looked like a devastating injury.
Finally, one play I want to touch on just because it was such a momentum changer. The tush push by Jalen Hurts on a 4th and 1, gets the first down, reaches the ball out, ripped out of his hands by Kayvon Thibodeau. They call forward progress in the middle of a play.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know how they do that.
Look, the officiating has been bad in this game. That's probably one of the game-changing moments of this game because they're going forward on 4th down. They go with the tush push. We know it. They false start, by the way. Steen, the right guard, false starts. He's jockeying back and forth. And then Jalen Hurts is reaching the ball. He's still in motion, trying to get the first down, reaches the ball out, at which point it's immediately taken from him by Kayvon Thibodeau, and they call forward progress. You can't have it both ways.
Correct.
And you said this, and you're 100% right. If the referees are clueless and idiotic in how they're going to referee this play, you have to ban the play because they're not calling the false start. They're not calling the ball movement forward that Cam Jurgens, whoever the center is, does every single time, and they don't know when the play is over. And so the Giants got screwed. And it cost them, obviously, because they go down and get points on that drive.
Copyright of this broadcast is owned by the New York Football Giants, Inc. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, transmission
Connecticut Realtors take into account something national news headlines and website algorithms don't. We know this is your house, your home, your future. If you've been on the fence about selling, now is the time. If you need space for a home office, a yard for your dog, or you simply want to downsize, we can help. With a Connecticut Realtor, it's never a seller's market or a buyer's market. It's always a you market. Contact a Connecticut Realtor today.
Another summer over, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower. Your workouts aren't as productive. Perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time. Maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Dale for Northeast Men's Health. And if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Northeast Men's Health and get treated for your low T. Because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improve sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-tests and a medical consult. And if you start treatment the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-930-5956. That's 800-930-5956. Or go to northeastmenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the Northeast to serve you. Northeast Men's Health, a Promedic restorative health practice.
This is Jim.
Hello.
Jim started advertising with iHeartRadio way back in April. And now,
I have customers out the door.
And this is Sarah.
Hi.
She started putting a portion of her marketing dollars in podcasting back in June.
Business is booming. That's why I'm working on a Saturday.
Want to be like Jim and Sarah? It's easy. All you have to do is own or manage a business and reach out to iHeart. Get started today at 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better, getting set for the start of the third quarter. Eagles lead the Giants 21-10. Giants postgame live presented by Hackensack Meridian Health. Airs on MSG Networks immediately following every Giants regular season game. MSG Networks, TV home of the Giants. Giants in their road white jerseys, red numerals, white pants, red and white socks, dark blue helmet. The Eagles are in there. Kelly green, circa the 1980s and 70s, silver pants, Kelly green helmet, Kickoff from right to left. Giants get the ball to start the third. Olszewski fields it at the 2, runs along the hash marks. Up the middle of the field he goes and submarined out at the 35-yard line. Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Guys, this offense has got to kind of stick together. I know Skattebo going out kind of deflates you a little bit, but maybe they can rally together and play some rounds for Skattebo here today. Well, you know, Howard, they've still been productive, but unproductive when they needed it. They had a big drop that would have put them, you know, deep in the red zone there. They've just got to stay at it, hang around, get some points on the board, and try to steal it at the end.
Dart in a shotgun set, calls out signals. Takes the snap back to throw. Slides to his left, slides to his right. He's still under pressure, and he can't take that sack as he gets body slammed down. All the way back at the Giants' 27. At some point, he's got to get rid of it there,
Yeah,
Carl.
just throw it away. He's looking down the field. There's nothing there. That's a 10-yard sack? 8-yard sack there. He can't do that. And they can't block him forever, you know.
Yeah, you mentioned Theo Johnson had a huge drop at the Philadelphia 5-yard line on a 3rd and 6. The Giants wound up settling for a field goal to make it 14-10. Now 2nd and 18 from the 27. Dart back to throw, dumps it off for Wandale Robinson. Robinson hit and dropped at the original line of scrimmage at 35, gain of 8. Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Right now, they got to figure out a way to, like I said, keep the balls moving forward. We don't know what's happening with Flott yet. We're still waiting to see what's going to happen with him when they come back on defense. But the offense has to kind of keep some plays going to keep everything going. They got to eat up clock and get points.
Illuminor is back in at right tackle for this 3rd and 10. From the Giant 35, opening possession of the 3rd. They drop a single high safety as Dart drops back to throw. Scrambles to his right, asking for somebody to open up. Now throws it back over the middle of the field. Incomplete.
And he probably had a first down if he'd have kept that one.
So the Giants 0 for 3 on 3rd and longs and an unproductive drive to start the 3rd quarter down 21-10.
Well, it was 3 passes in a row. They've got, again, lean into what your strengths are. They can run the football on the Eagles just to get yourself in rhythm, Bob. It was 3 passes, and now they're punting.
Yeah, the Giants' longest run today is Dart's 8-yard scramble. Gillen takes the snap, boots it to his left. Gibson fields it at the 7-yard line. He angles left, makes one man miss, grabbed by his former teammate with the Jets, Neville Hewitt, and he drags him down. 13-10 to go here in the 3rd. Eagles 21, Giants 10 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
This month, Pure Talk is supporting Canines for Warriors, a terrific organization that trains rescue dogs and then pairs them up with combat vets struggling with PTSD. This is why I switched to Pure Talk. Sure, I like the unlimited talk, text, and plenty of 5G data for just $25 a month, and you will too. But you will love being in business with a company that shares your values. Dial pound 250, say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Listen to News Radio 1410 AM and 100.9 FM on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Sponsored by Carter Mario Injury Lawyers. Visit getcarter.com.
That's getcarter.com.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check out Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, my new true crime podcast. The true story of the almost perfect crime and the Nimrods who almost pulled it off.
It was kind of like the perfect storm in a sewer.
That was dumb. Do not follow my example.
Listen to all episodes of Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, available now exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, and listen now.
Run a business and not thinking about radio? Think again. Because more people are listening to the radio on iHeart today than they were 20 years ago. And only iHeart Broadcast Radio connects with more Americans than TV, digital, social, any other media. Even twice as many teens than TikTok. And that reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for your business. Radio's here now more than ever, and iHeart's leading the way. Think radio can help your business? Think iHeart. Streaming, podcasting, and radio, where the reach is real. Let us show you at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Or call 844-844-iHeart. One more time, just call 844-844-iHeart and get radio working for you.
Today's game is presented by Konica Minolta, an official sponsor of the New York Giants. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross, Lincoln Financial Field. Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 24, going from right to left here in the third quarter after a Giants 3-and-out to start the third. Hurts, 9 of 12, 82 yards, 2 touchdown passes. He's got Barkley to his left. Saquon takes the handoff, runs right, hit by Okereke, but he carries the pile up to the 29-yard line for a gain of 5 as we check in with Howard Cross.
Guys, Coach Dable was talking at the half, and he was talking about, you got to be more consistent with the contested catches. We got to find a way to get the ball, keep the ball when they're thrown up. We're going to go back to the plays.
2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Barkley to the left of Hurts in a shotgun set. Ball sits on the right hash, the Philadelphia 29. Hurts pumps his right leg, takes the snap, back to throw, fires it over the middle, and wide open on the cross is Devonta Smith, tackled at the 44-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. Carl, you get 5 yards on 1st down running it, and that little play fake works.
Yeah, and at some point they're going outside because 38's in the game for Flott.
Corey Black, a rookie.
Yeah.
Flott evaluated for concussion. Handoff from Barkley, runs left, gets to midfield, and finally brought down by Belton. But Barkley able to get 6 on 1st down. So much optimism for the Giants coming into this game, maybe sweeping Philadelphia for the first time since 2007. Barkley, on the second play of the game, went 65 yards for a touchdown. Yep. Giants got the game tied, though, and were in it.
Still time. If they can hold off defensively, hold the rope.
Hurts on a play fake, chased by Muasau, fires it on the run, and the pass along the sideline is incomplete. Good coverage, good pursuit to the ball.
Muasau on the blitz there.
Carl, clearly, though, the Skattebo injury certainly hurts the Giants in a lot of ways.
It does, but I'll tell you what hurts even more is the defensive backfield injuries, because their special teams are affected now, because there's a 20-yard swing between today's performance and the rest of the season. Starting field position for the Eagles has been has been at the 40-yard line. And that's because you got guys who are not playing their special teams anymore. They've got to play regular down.
3rd and 4, Hurts back to throw, throws it to the left sideline, and he completes it for a 1st down. As Smith just ran a comeback route on Banks, and that was easy. First 3rd down conversion for Philadelphia in the game.
Number 74, Eagles are blocking up the blitz.
Number 74.
Here's your play action midfield right here. Heavy people in.
Fred Johnson comes in. 1st and 10 at the Giants 39. 10:45 to go here in the third. Eagles 21, Giants 10. Barkley in a one-back set, 2 receivers, 1 to each side, inside the numbers. Hurts works over center. They toss it right for Barkley, and we get a whistle.
Did the clock
and
run out?
delay a game.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. Well, it's about time for the Giant defense to make some sort of momentum-swinging play here. Philadelphia has a 1st and 15 at the Giant 44. They lead 21-10 with 10:18 to go in the third. Handoff for Barkley, hit in the line and gets dumped just short of the 40-yard line. Gain of 3.5 on the play for Barkley.
Giants are playing in their gaps now, not giving those clear run lanes for Barkley. He's encountering defenders within the first 2 yards. Now they need to get some pressure on Hurts and get him to the ground.
Hurts over center. Barkley in a one-back set. 2nd and 11 from the Giant 40. Smith in motion, comes set right. Hurts on a play fake. Finds the pocket. Now spins out to his left under pressure. His arm got hit and the pass incomplete as Thibodeau got a hand on it as Hurts tried to fire it to Calcaterra. You know, one of the big points in this game was in a 7-7 game, they ran a tush-push going for it on 4th down at the Giants' 11. And Jalen Hurts reached out with the football. Thibodeau ripped it out of his hands. And for some reason, on the first time this year, I've seen a tush-push forward progress called. And they overruled the fumble. Yeah. Barkley scored on the next play. And Philadelphia took the lead. They haven't relinquished it since. 3rd and 11 at the Giant 40. Hurts back, throws one left, passes incomplete, and flags on the play.
Corey Black.
And Corey Black is going to get called for interfering.
Well, both players are tangled up.
Cooper.
Let's see what they call it. They're going to call it on the rookie, but they're both tangled up here, Bob. I don't know if he grabs him or not. We don't have the replay yet.
Defense number 38. Falls place at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
And this is, again, when you don't have good players in there. I'm looking at the replay here.
That's rookie on rookie. Cooper.
Yeah, they're both fighting.
Wow. Cooper did as much pushing as Corey Black did.
But you play 2 good downs, and now you give them a first down, and they don't even have to try for it.
Well, yeah, and remember, Elliott is shaky on 50-plus. He had one going off the right upright. He was 1 for 7 last year. But now you got a 1st and 10 at the Giant 26. Hurts out of a shotgun set. Barkley to his left. Hurts back to throw. Giants bring heat. Hurts is going to get grabbed and brought down and sacked from behind. Raheem Nunez-Roches got the first hit on him. And they spot it back at the 32. I think Nacho will get credit for the sack.
Yep.
Kind of came off his man and grabbed it. Darius Alexander got it credited with a sack back in the first half. 2nd and 15 from the Giants 31. 8:40 to go in the third. Eagles up 21-10. Hurts over center. Tosses it right for Shipley. Giants have it diagnosed. And they tackle him for no gain on the play.
And this is a stat that won't go in the books. But Abdul Carter set the edge. The ball had nowhere to go but inside.
10th play of the drive coming up for Philadelphia. Eagles have hit 1/3 down in the game, and that came on this drive.
This is what, a 3rd and 15?
3rd and 15 at the Giant 31.
Play this penalty free.
Hurts in a shotgun set, calls out signals. Smith in motion, out to the right. Hurts takes the snap. He's looking right the whole way. He's got Smith on the slant, who gets walloped at about the 22-yard line, well short of the first down.
Made that play there.
So the Giants have held Philadelphia to a field goal attempt. Jake Elliott. I said David Akers. I'm going back in time. Elliott missed a 58-yarder off the right upright. This one, much more comfortable range. It'll be a 40-yarder. He's 6 of 8 on the season. They'll kick it off the right hash to widen the 21-10 lead. Snap is good. Kick on its way, end over end, and it is good. So Elliott hits from 40. 7:03 to go here in the third. Eagles 24, Giants 10 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
For a decade, Tackle Kids Cancer has been making a difference, with Captain Eli Manning leading the team. Donations support TKC's MVPs, the most valiant patients, by providing life-changing care, advanced critical research, and vital survivorship programs. Now for their 10th anniversary, they need you. Help TKC celebrate 10 years and make this the biggest year yet. Learn more and give today at tacklekidscancer.org. That's tacklekidscancer.org.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. Fourth down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good!
At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity.
And that's how winning is done, people.
Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see you never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score. Dated 1H 2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
For 39 years, McCarter & English has worked with the New York Giants, a valued client and a championship team that recognizes our collective responsibility to pursue social justice. The lawyers at McCarter & English know that diversity of talent and backgrounds are key to a winning team strategy, and that we all win when the playing field is even. Learn more about McCarter's history of winning legal strategies at McCarter.com/social justice project. And join us in the fight for real change. New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
.703 to go here in the third. Eagles 11 plays, 54 yards. Elliott a 40-yard field goal. Philadelphia up 24-10. The Eagles are going to kick it off from right to left. Carl, Philadelphia came into this game dead last in kickoff return average starting position. They're 25.9. The Giants, number one in the NFL in kickoff coverage. The Eagles' average starting drive is the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's where injuries that people sometimes don't realize is Singletary takes this kickoff and gets stood up and shoved out of bounds at the 24. Cameron Skattebo dislocated ankle.
Yeah. The cause and effect of injuries on your mainline players, you know, the salary cap is what it is, the depth is what it is, but once you start to elevate guys like Dane Belton into a full-time role, his special teams play is impacted. He's one of their best special teams players. Now you got Raheem Lane and Corey Black.
Cordell Flott out of this game now with a concussion. Handoff Tracy, 1st and 10, hit from behind by Hunt and tackled at the 28. You know, when you start going next man up on your regular defense, it affects your coverage teams and your special teams. And again, the Giants, number one in the NFL in kickoff coverage. The Eagles' average starting position, the 41-yard line, they were dead last coming into this game.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 from the Giant 29. Handoff to Tracy. Bounces off the tackle and dives ahead for the first down to the 35-yard line.
And this is how you keep your offense on track here. Make them honor the run. You'll get the isolation you need in the pass game. And Jaxson Dart's been pretty accurate with his throws when they're there.
Perfect time to replace your boiler with a new Pavilion Peerless Boiler, Pavilion Tankless Water Heater. Go to peerlessboilers.com for a dealer near you. 1st and 10 for the Giant 35. Dart hands it off left for Tracy. Tries to run out of an arm tackle and gets 2, and that's it. Eagles 24, Giants 10. Giants trying to chip their way back into this game. We mentioned the Skattebo injury, the tush push that looked like Thibodeau had a fumble recovery on, and then the Theo Johnson drop pass at the 5-yard line on a 3rd and 4. Some big plays in the game the Giants have not made. Dart takes a shotgun, snap throws a slant left, and that is dropped.
Right in the hands and out of the hands of
Darius Slate.
Looked
like he might have been peeking a little bit there, Carl.
Yep.
Check in with Howard Cross.
Right now, guys, Bellinger has gone into the tent. They're checking on him. I'm not sure what they're checking on, but he's in the tent, so they're kind of out of 12 personnel.
3rd and 8. Giants are 1 for 2 on 3rd downs between 5 and 8 yards. The one miss was the Theo Johnson drop. Dart takes the snap back over the middle, caught by Johnson this time, and he's got the first down. He ran it to 9 yards and then posted up right in the middle of the field.
Giants have got to continue to play with pace.
Giants going hurry up here. A full hurry up, but no huddle. 1st and 10 from the Giant 46. Left to right on your radio, and they're road white. Dart takes the snap, looks to his left, bounces out to his right, looking for somebody. Now throws it to the sideline, incomplete. Intended for Slate. Keely Ringo on the coverage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Giants from the 46-yard line. 4:31 remaining here in the 3rd. Eagles lead by 2 touchdowns. They've outscored the Giants 17-3 since it was a 7-7 game in that controversial call that went against the Giants. Pistol set. They're going to hand it off on the inside. Singletary able to pick up about 3. Went behind Theo Johnson.
Maybe 2.
So now it's 3rd and 8 for the Giants from their own 48-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Dart in a shotgun set. Singletary to his left. Offensive line turns around and makes sure they have the call. Now they get set. Play clock is at 8. Dart pumps his right leg. False start. Van Roten.
Can't win like that.
False start. Offense. Number 74. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
He's the guy that makes the final signal for the snap count.
Yeah.
He made the signal and he moved before the ball was snapped. So 3rd and 8 has become 3rd and 13.
Yeah.
Back at the Giants 43. A little Jordan Humphrey out to the left. Wandale inside the numbers left. Bunch formation right. Now Theo Johnson in motion to the left. Singletary to the right of Dart. Eagles showing pressure. Let's see if they back out of it.
9 seconds.
Dart calls out signals, takes the snap. Back to throw. Under pressure. Slides left. Lobs it left. Johnson makes the catch. Lowers his shoulder. Fighting for the first down.
They gave it to him.
And I think he got it at the Philadelphia 44.
It's a good job by Jaxson Dart. Eyes down the field. Puts some touch on the pass.
Yep, and they say move the chains. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 44-yard line. Dart calls out signals. Takes the snap. Handoff Singletary. Tripped up behind the line and dropped. Cooper DeJean with the tackle.
So now they put Tyrone Tracy back in the game. That's a play that Tracy's got to run. I mean, DeJean, he just beats the blocker coming across.
Down to 2:40 to go in the 3rd. Giants down 14. 2nd and 13. Dart calling signals. Eagles creeping to the line. Dart fires one left. Robinson makes the catch, chased into the Giant bench at the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 6, setting up a 3rd and 7. We check in with Howard Cross.
Guys, Theo coming across as a puller has to get that block. If he doesn't get that block, the play's dead in the backfield. That's
right. And he's got to block it inside out, Howard. He just was so shallow. Got to be able to get a piece of.
3rd and 7 at the Philadelphia 41 with exactly 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Dart in a shotgun set. 3 receivers right. Dart takes the snap. He's looking to his left. Fires it down the left sideline. He's got Singletary. And Singletary makes the catch on the wheel route. And he's touched down by Dean.
Heck of a catch by Singletary there.
At the 13-yard line. It was underthrown. Had Dart put more air under it, Singletary goes in for the score.
But the concentration and the focus there, that's a heck of a play by Singletary. Look at that. That's at his shoelaces.
Gain of 28. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 13-yard line. Dart calls signals. Bunch formation to the right. Dart takes the snap, pumps, looks. He's under pressure now, just lobs it to his right, out of bounds. And incomplete. Smart play by Dart there.
Boy, that's a heck of a catch by Singletary.
Yeah, that was one of the poorer throws by Dart today.
But that's an above the X's and O's play by Singletary. You want to have a chance to win a game or get back in it, you got to make those.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line. Pistol formation. Tracy back in at tailback. 2 receivers right. Play fake to Tracy. Dart back, and he just spikes it into the ground, incomplete. And now they're going to throw a flag for intentional grounding.
Looks like the ball slipped out of his hands.
No, illegal man downfield. They were going to set up a tight end screen. The line of scrimmage was the 13. Daniel Bellinger questionable to return with a neck injury. Giants have lost Skattebo. Flott out of this game.
Ineligible player downfield, offense number 76. That penalty has declined. The result of the play is a 3rd down.
John Runyon called for the penalty, so it'll be 3rd and 10 at the 13.
I don't think the Giants have had a series, scoring or not, where they didn't have a negative play in it.
24-10, Eagles lead. 1:03 to go here in the 3rd. Giants trying to make it a 1-score game here. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Dart in a shotgun set. Little Jordan Humphrey in motion from left to right. Dart takes the snap. Eagles bring heat. Dart can't get away, and he's sacked back at the 16-yard line by Jalix Hunt. Carl, I think that was one of the few times where Andrew Thomas got beat off the snap.
Yep.
Well, maybe Tracy was supposed to chip him. In any event, they did not. So Gano out to try a field goal. This will be from 34 yards off the left hash. Gill in the hole. Snap is good. Kick on its way. End over end, and it is through with 19 seconds to go in the 3rd. Eagles 24, Giants 13. Every Giant field goal this season, Tommy's Tavern and Tap. Donate $500 to the Giants Foundation. Tommy's Tavern and Tap, perfect spot for every occasion on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, it's Haley Steinfeld. When everything requires your attention, it can be tough to figure out what to prioritize. But I'm here to talk to you about something that you should always put first, your breast health. In fact, if you're 40 and over, you should be getting screened once a year. And if you're under 40, it's never too soon to visit yourattentionplease.com to learn about your breast cancer risk. So go on, pay the girls some attention and take the time to find out your breast cancer risk at yourattentionplease.com. Trust me, your future self will thank you.
So Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what's to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See You Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person who made the deal. Additional terms apply.
Huddle up with Food Bazaar Supermarket and leave the game day catering to the pros. From chicken wings and tenders, spare ribs, sandwich and cheese platters, you'll find an entire lineup at catering.foodbazaar.com. That's catering.foodbazaar.com. And we deliver. Or if you're just looking to shop from the comforts of home and get your weekly groceries delivered, we've got that in the playbook too. Just go to shop.foodbazaar.com, place your order, and use promo code FANSGET10 for $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Football season's here and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Football season's here. Your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Giants on a long drive, 54 yards, have to settle for 3 in the red zone as Gillen kicks it off. Shipley fields it at the 2, runs to his right to the 20, gets hit and stood up. Belton, one of the Giants in there to make the tackle at the 27-yard line. With 10 seconds to go in the third, Eagles lead at 24-13 as the Giants had to settle for a field goal in the red zone.
Better coverage here too, Bob. It's giving them a longer field to have to try to operate, meaning the Eagles offense. Giants offense did not have a single series that last drive that didn't have a negative play.
Hurts will work over center on a 1st and 10. Barkley, the tailback. Handoff right for Saquon. Accelerates and breaks it to the outside. Saquon down the right sideline. He's in Giant territory and finally pushed out at the Giant 44-yard line. Well, the get-right game has happened.
Yeah, it looks like
this is the end of the third quarter.
Got a hamstring there. Barkley is limping a bit.
End of the third quarter. 28-yard run. Eagles 24, Giants 13 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
When you win Uno the game, you get bragging rights.
Yeah!
Ah, good job, man.
When you win the new Uno scratch-offs from the New Jersey Lottery, did I just win $200,000? You get cash prizes.
Did I just win $200,000?
He did. Play the new Uno scratch-offs today with over $13 million in cash prizes.
Are you seeing this?
Anything can happen in Jersey. Must be 18 or older to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Giants fans. Crown Royal is an official whiskey of the New York Giants. And this season, it's not game day without the generous spirit of Crown Royal. Whether you're at the tailgate, in the stands, or watching from home, Crown Royal is the reason and the reward for coming together. Grab a glass with the Crown Royal rig at a stadium near you because we'll be sharing the generous spirit with fans across the country. Crown Royal, fueling game day with the generous spirit. Visit crownroyal.com/royal rig for more on the Crown Royal Rig Tour. Please drink responsibly.
Huddle up with Food Bazaar Supermarket and lead the game day catering to the pros. From chicken wings and tenders, spare ribs, sandwich and cheese platters, you'll find an entire lineup at catering.foodbazaar.com. That's catering.foodbazaar.com. And we deliver. Or if you're just looking to shop from the comforts of home and get your weekly groceries delivered, we've got that in the playbook too. Just go to shop.foodbazaar.com, place your order, and use promo code FANSGET10 for $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Now is the perfect time to get a Peerless Boiler. Don't wait. Go to peerlessboilers.com for more information and an installer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
All right, value, you just got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, hash browns, coffee, $6. Sounds good, right? Order now only at Dunkin'. As we start the fourth quarter, Eagles in their Kelly Green today will go from left to right. They lead 24-13. Carl Barkley
number
went
74
to the
is
medical
reporting
tent
as eligible. Number 74
after that 28-yard run.
Yeah, he came off. It looks like he had a little bit of a hamstring there. I don't know if it was a cramp or a pull, but I suspect we won't see any more of him.
So Tank Bigsby in at tailback. Barkley, 14 carries, 150 yards today, including a 65-yard touchdown run.
Probably 11 yards of crack.
Play fake, Hurts back to throw, bounces to his right, bounces to his left, bounces back some more, and Brian Burns gets sack number 10 all the way back at the 35-yard line.
That's good coverage on the back end, but boy, the pressure was relentless. First it was Kayvon Thibodeau, boxes him in.
Abdul
Carter boxes him in and runs right into the open arms of Brian Burns.
They spotted at the 40-yard line.
16-yard sack.
16-yard sack. So it'll be 2nd and 26 from the Philadelphia 40. They lead 24-13 early here in the fourth. Bigsby to the right of Hurts. They're going to hand it off for Bigsby. Runs up the middle, bounces to his right, runs out of a tackle. Bigsby in Giant territory, and Belton finally gets him out of bounds.
And this is what I talk about when I say this team lacks mental endurance. You just have the biggest play of the game, and you give up a first down on a running play. 2nd and 26, folks. That's not acceptable.
Bigsby, well, Carl, unfortunately,
Muasau stuck in quicksand.
Yeah, I mean, it's teams pick on Muasau.
But that's not even him. It got out beyond him, and you got two guys that run into each other like Keystone Cops. You cannot do that and expect to try to win a game.
29-yard run, handoff for Bigsby, cuts in the hole and moves forward.
A guy not named Barkley, he just goes for another 8 yards. You can't do this. You can't wait until they get into scoring range to tighten up your defense. You had an opportunity right there to stop them and give up 26 yards rushing, folks, on one play. You just can't do it.
It was 2nd and 26 back at the Eagles 40, and Bigsby goes for 29. 2nd and 2 at the Giant 23. Eagles up 24-13. Shotgun set. They're going to hand it off to Dillon this time, and he fights ahead and gets the first down. So Philadelphia's just going to use clock.
Yeah.
They lead by 11.
I mean, folks, this is the recipe for disaster when you get a big play from your defensive line, and they're basically just trying to get their offense back on track with the call. Barkley's out. And they say, well, look what we got here. We can go for 29 yards, 2nd and 26. They were hoping to get maybe 5 or 6.
Eagles with 229 yards rushing. Bigsby back in on a 1st and 10 at the Giant 20. Handoff right for Bigsby. Zigs his way again. And Bigsby dives ahead of the Giant 18 as we check in with Howard Cross.
Guys, on that last play when Bigsby was running and they didn't blow the whistle for him to get the first down, that's why it was a fumble earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I know the pile was just kind of slowly moving and no whistle.
Yeah.
Again.
That is what it is.
Muasau goes out. The injury to McFadden earlier this year certainly hurt the Giants. That happened in week 1 in Washington. 2nd and 8 at the 18. Hurts on a play fake, rolls right, wide open, Goddard in for the touchdown.
Bobby Okereke falls down, gets twisted up and falls down. But this touchdown is made possible by a 29-yard run.
And Philadelphia opens it up now. It's 30-13 with the extra point pending and 11:17 to go.
Bobby Okereke, just take the man. Don't look back in the backfield. You're in man-to-man coverage. You're looking at the quarterback, and you trip over your own guy. Just go get your coverage.
Elliott's extra point is good. And Philadelphia now leads it by 18. 31-13 with 11:17 to go on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
If you've been injured in an accident, don't let the insurance company decide how much you're worth. At Carter Mario Law Firm, you're more than just a client and more than just a quick settlement. When you get Carter, we'll help you get more. More experience, more attention, and more accessibility. The Carter Mario Law Firm's zero-fee warranty means you pay nothing unless we win. Visit getcarter.com or call 877-GET-CARTER.
Run a business and not thinking about podcasting? Think again. More Americans listen to podcasts than ad-supported streaming music from Spotify and Pandora. And as the #1 podcaster, iHeart's twice as large as the next two combined. So whatever your customers are into, true crime, sports, comedy, culture, they'll hear your message. Plus, only iHeart can extend your message to audiences across broadcast radio. And all this reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for you. Think podcasting can help your business? Think iHeart. Streaming, radio, and podcasting. Let us show you at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Or call 844-844-iHeart. One more time. Call 844-844-iHeart and get podcasting working for you.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check out Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, my new true crime podcast. The true story of the almost perfect crime and the Nimrods who almost pulled it off.
It was kind of like the perfect storm in a sewer.
That was dumb. Do not follow my example.
Listen to all episodes of Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, available now exclusively on the iHeartRadio app. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Crimeless Hillbilly Heist, and listen now.
That's the Eli Manning Show, presented by Panini Prison Trading Cards. Special guests such as former Giants teammates, family, and pop culture icons airing throughout the season on the Giants YouTube channel. 7 plays, 72 yards. Goddard, a 17-yard touchdown catch. And Carl, Bobby Okereke tried to do too much and it burned him.
Yeah, I mean, if you got coverage, take your coverage. The tight end runs right by you while you're looking at the quarterback. And then you trip over your own guy.
Singletary on the return.
Use your error.
Singletary out across the 30. Tackled at the 33-yard line. So
trying to do too much, Bob. When you're down, just do your job. Sometimes doing your job is enough. You know, and when you try to do too much, you get caught up on your own guy and you fall down and the quarterback. You're watching basically a spectator on your own in your own coverage because you don't do your job.
First and 10 Giants from their own 33-yard line. Pistol formation with Tracy the tailback. Giants down 18 now with 11-12 to go in the game. Dart in a shotgun set, takes the snap, tosses it right for Tracy. Can't get the edge. Gets a yard, maybe that's it. Carl, the whole thing on that scoring drive, though, is the Giants get unbelievable pressure. It's 2nd and 26. They run a draw to Tank Bigsby, and it goes for 29. That's unacceptable.
Yeah. Completely unacceptable.
2nd and 9 from the 33.5. Dart back to throw. Nobody's open. Dart's grabbed around the ankles, tries to throw it. The ball is loose on the ground. Is it incomplete or not? Incomplete, the official says. Now the other official is saying Philadelphia ball. Recovered by the Eagles.
So, which one is it? Incomplete?
Jordan, the one official on the near side said it was incomplete.
Well, it came out the back of his hand.
Yep.
It wasn't a forward pass.
Arm did not come forward. Of course, it's a blow to the back of the helmet, but they don't call that one. Yeah, the hand never came forward as Dart was under pressure. Nobody open. Grabbed around the ankles, tried to just throw it away, and that is a clean...
The previous play is under review.
Why? Now they want to under review it, to call a penalty on the guy hit him in the head?
Yeah, I mean, it's a helmet-to-helmet hit.
Well,
the defender's helmet hit.
Is that in play?
That's not reviewable.
Right. Is that even in play when they review the call?
Josh Uche forced the fumble. Timeout. 10:31 to go in the game. 31-13 Eagles on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your Buffalo Chicken Dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Hear that? That's the beginning of a journey, powered by the confidence that comes from driving a vehicle so reliable. It's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Your journey starts here and ends, well, that's up to you. During Kia's Fall Savings Event, get 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2025 Sorrento models. Kia, movement that inspires.
See retailer for warranty details. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Financing for 24 to 48 months from Kia Finance KF. Subject to credit approval by KF to well-qualified buyers for purchase of a new 2025 Sorrento. Excludes PHEV. $20.83 per month for 1,000 financed at 48 months. No down payment required. Subject to vehicle availability and dealer participation. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Must take delivery by 11/3/25. Limited inventory available. See Kia retailer for available stock.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest, proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your Buffalo Chicken Dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Hackensack Meridian Health. No tricks, just great treatment from the hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org to find the doctor.
We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting it better. They're now ruling it an incomplete pass. The arm was coming forward. As Dart got hit in the back of the helmet by Uche, and then Uche landed with his full body weight on him. No flags on that, though. The Brad Rogers officiating crew has been abysmal for both teams. 3rd and 10 for the Giant 33. Dart in a shotgun set. Calls out signals. Play clock at 14. Pumps his right leg. Takes the snap. Eagles bring pressure. Dart under pressure. Dart's going to get sacked back at the 32-yard line. Moro Ajomo gets his 4th sack of the season.
Yeah, they're bringing the house now, Bob. It's 4th and 11. The Giants are going to go for it here. It's the second wave of rushers that's getting to him.
Yeah, the other thing is nobody's getting open either, because from the very beginning of this game, he has had some time and looking, and there's nobody getting open. 4th and 11 from the Giant 32. Trailing by 18. 9:47 to go in the game. Dart back, deep ball, right side. Caught on the run by Darius Slayton. He's to the 10, to the 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
They got a flag right where he separated from the defender.
Pass interference. Offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 4th down.
On 4th and 11 from the Giant 32-yard line. They just called Darius Slayton for offensive pass interference. All right, little hand contact. They pushed off, created a little separation. His hand is being held. His hand is being held by Mitchell. How is that pass interference?
This has got to be.
Look, and Mitchell's pulling his jersey. Oh my God, this is awesome.
This has got to be the worst. And people question this league. The guy's got his jersey.
Come on, they were both put. Watch, Mitchell grabs Slayton's arm. He's grabbing his left wrist. Slayton tries to fight off him. He grabs his jersey.
Boy.
Listen, based on what happened with the NBA this week, the NFL better watch out.
Oh, boy.
Because this stuff is ridiculous.
That's just bad. That's as bad as it gets right there. I could understand if he pushed the guy down. I mean, that's just hand fighting.
We got a break. Timeout, 9:29 to go in the game. Eagles 31 and the Giants 13 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Finding the right doctor can be a nightmare, but with a 5-star primary care physician from Hackensack Meridian Medical Group, you can put your health fears to rest. A yearly wellness exam helps prevent conditions from lurking in the shadows, and they'll help you manage chronic conditions so they don't haunt your daily life. No tricks, just great treatment. Visit HackensackMeridianHealth.org to find the doctor. Hackensack Meridian Health, keep getting better. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is kind of wild. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, a 6-piece hash browns, and a medium iced or hot coffee, all for $6? That's the main character meal energy you need this fall. Get it now in Dunkin' stores or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. No substitutions. Participation and times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer. Cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest, proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the number one selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
Subscribe to the Giants Huddle podcast presented by Citizens. Exclusive interviews, current and former Giants, and the best analysis of Big Blue. Find it on the Giants app on Giants.com/podcast or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. On a 4th and 11, the Giants appeared to have a 68-yard touchdown, but it was negated because of offensive pass interference on Slayton.
Look, folks, the Giants have done enough to impact, the score here. So this isn't about the refs causing them to lose. This is just bad officiating.
Bigsby takes the handoff, runs out of it. Moisau again, missed the tackle. Bigsby gets 11 before he's turned back. Carl, at what point do the Giants defensively start thinking about other solutions at that other inside back position?
You don't have it. It doesn't exist unless you get them off the street, Bob. Boy, oh boy. Again, this isn't
Number
about...
74 is reporting as eligible. Number 74.
This isn't about the Giants losing because of the refs, but gee whiz, these refs have missed some. They made some bad calls.
Well, think about the Thibodeau forced fumble that was overturned because of forward progress on a tush push. Bigsby takes the handoff, he bounces out to the right, cuts back inside, and gets tackled at the 44-yard line.
Good job by Corey Black. He was out leveraged. He got himself back in position to turn the ball back inside.
2nd and 3 for the Eagles with 8:24 to go in the game. Philadelphia up 31-13. And that touchdown coming off the board just kills really any chance of maybe some kind of comeback. Hurts over center. Takes the snap. And Bigsby, big hole off the right side. Bigsby's got a first down. Tackled at the Giant 44-yard line.
The Giants' left defensive end, which was Nacho, I believe, was engaged in a block, never got off the block, never saw the football. That's bad play. He wasn't being held. He just got to disengage and make the play and ran right off of him.
Check in with Howard Cross.
And in addition to that, they're holding Banks on the outside, which is clear that that's what's causing the opening.
Giants give up 300 yards rushing today if they're not careful.
1st and 10 at the 44. They hand it off left for Shipley. He gets dropped and lost the yard. And there's an injured Eagle, slow to get up, one of the offensive linemen. That was Lander Dickerson. So the game was 7-7. The Eagles went for it on 4th down, converted it, then went for it on 4th down again at the Giants' 11.
Got the ball stripped out.
Hurts, in reaching on the tush push, had Thibodeau rip it out of his hands, but for some reason they decided that they were going to actually call forward progress on a tush push. Barkley scored on the next play, and the Eagles have never trapped. Hurts on a play fake. Goddard makes the catch. It's shoved out of bounds by Belton.
Good play by Deontay Banks there as well.
Penalties against Philadelphia.
Illegal formation offense. Number 68 was on the end of the line and uncovered. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Bob, the fact that we have not mentioned Deontay Banks' name today tells me he's put in a pretty good day's work thus far.
And the Giants trailed by 18 with 6.5 to go a week ago. They led by 18 with 6 minutes to go. Could we see a reverse of fortune?
I doubt it. If you can negate a 71-yard bomb by a little bit of hand fighting. What did they just call?
Excuse me.
What did they just do?
It will be 3rd down and 5.
What happened?
The Giants declined the penalty. Brad Rogers has been a mess along with his entire crew today.
So by declining the penalty, the clock starts too.
Right, it'll be 3rd and 6 at the Giants' 40. Now the Giants are late bringing people in. They bring in 3 now. Darius Alexander has to sprint off. 3rd and 6 at the Giant 40. Hurts back to throw. Sets in the pocket. High arcing deep ball down the left side. And the pass is caught. And Dotson takes it away from the defender and in for the touchdown. Corey Black had position.
Had great position.
But Jahan Dotson said, it's my football.
Give me that.
40-yard touchdown pass. And it's now 37-13 Philadelphia.
This is just a matter of their talent being better. Look, Black is in great position. Just misses the football.
It almost like bounced off.
Just misses the football. Yeah, well, there you have it.
So he was drafted by the Giants in the 6th round. Got cut. Signed by the Jets, was on their practice squad. Giants signed him this week.
That's a six-round talent.
Extra point is good, 38-13. Eagles lead the Giants. Giants with some big injuries today, including Cam Skattebo, a dislocated ankle. He's done for the year. Cordell Flott went out of this game with a concussion. And Philadelphia has made the plays when they've had to. And really started on the second play of the game when Barkley went for a 65-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Devonta Smith does he have 50 yards receiving yet?
Smith has 84.
He's got 84 yards receiving, but he hasn't impacted this game at all. It's been all the other guys.
Goddard has 2 touchdowns. Remember, with the Giants trailing 14-7, Theo Johnson dropped a third down pass at the 5-yard line that would have given the Giants first and goal. They had to settle for a field goal. For Dotson, his first touchdown catch of the season. And Jalen Hurts, who had a perfect quarterback rating last week.
He's got 179 yards, but it looks much more impactful because they're all big plays.
Yeah, he's got 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. And the kickoff goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Still, every time the Giants get something negated, it results in something positive.
Hey, let me ask you this, though, Carl. When Dotson kind of pushed off on Corey Black, how's that not OPI?
Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
First and 10 Giants from their own 35-yard line. So I'm going to ask you a question here with 6 minutes to go in the game after this next play. Throw it in the flat to Tracy. Tracy out to the 39 and tackle. You're not winning this game, right? Mm-hmm. You're down by 25 points with 5.5 minutes to go. Would you take Dart out of the game?
He's a fighter, man. He don't want to come out of this game. He wouldn't want to come out.
I understand that, but
he's been able to protect himself, and his offensive line has been decent.
Dart back, retreats, spins to his left, turns, looking downfield. He's got a guy wide open. Wandale Robinson makes the catch at the 30 and body slammed out of bounds at the Philadelphia 26-yard line.
That's why you don't take him out of the game. They're going to keep fighting. That's what you want to see. It's a rout. Kid's a fighter.
34-yard pass play to Wandale. First and 10 at the Philadelphia 26. Dart takes the snap, steps to his left, throws it over the middle, completes it over the middle. Bo Collins makes the catch and tackled at the 8-yard line. The Giants go and hurry up here. They'll have it first and goal at the 8.
Giants in the red zone, 1 touchdown,
1 field goal.
1 field goal.
Dart in a shotgun set, Tracy to his right. Dart takes the snap, play fake to Tracy. Dart throws it right for Bo Collins, too wide and incomplete. They're kind of looking at it because we're at about the 25-yard line away from the play. Almost look like if Bo Collins takes it to the back pylon, there's a chance for it.
It's probably where he was supposed to run that. Because that's where the ball was thrown, at the pylon.
Yeah, I mean, he had him beat to the pylon, but didn't run to the pylon.
Here's your draw, probably.
Second and goal at the 8. Dart over center. Tracy in a 1-back set. Hand off to Tracy. Hit at the 7. Spins ahead to the 3. And it'll be third and goal from the 3. On the season, goal to goal, the Giants 7 touchdowns in 12 trips. 1 touchdown, 1 field goal in the red zone. So third and goal from the 3 with 3:40 to go in the game. Eagles in front 38-13. Dart pumps his right leg, takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's going to run it, going to get hit, going to get dropped. No gain on the play.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All right, so you want to keep him in the game. He wants to stay in the game, all that, but just have him throw it there. I just don't want him taking hits.
Yeah. Well, when John Michael Schmitz, I believe, just pushed his guy right into.
Fourth and goal at the 2. Little Jordan Humphrey out to the right. Robinson to the left. Shotgun set for Dart. Singletary to his left. Dart takes the snap. He's going to run it up the middle as he faked the toss, and he's in for the touchdown.
Calls his own number again. This kid's a fighter, man. He takes a big shot, and he's undeterred.
A touchdown brought to you by Ford, the official truck of the New York Giants. For Dart, that is his 4th rushing touchdown of the season.
I mean, he literally took a big shot the play before and called his number again.
And he lowered his shoulder to run over the defender, the rookie Mondin. Cano on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick on its way. And it is true blue. So with 2:44 to go in the game, it's 38-20 in favor of the Eagles. Giants will be home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. 7 plays, 65 yards. Dart a 2-yard touchdown run. Robinson had a 34-yard catch. Giants have 2 touchdowns and 3 red zone trips.
Yeah, 71-yarder call back. Interesting. I mean, Giants have done enough to lose this game, but I tell you, the NFL and their officiating, whether it's for or against the Giants, it's been awful. I mean, some of the decisions that they're making, just not good. And there's so much that gets called into question as it is with the close proximity.
So, Carl, what the Giants are going to do here is run an onside kick. When you're trailing in the game, you can declare you're going to try an onside kick.
Got it.
So the Eagles have 2 men back at their own 40-yard line. Gillen has the ball. Everybody has to line up along the 35-yard line.
And he does have to kick an onside kick, right?
Correct.
And once you declare it, you have to.
So he's got to kick an onside kick. In this situation, he's going to sort of drop kick it to the far side, and it's recovered by Philadelphia comfortably at the Giants' 45-yard line. That's Dallas Goedert, who has 2 touchdowns in the game. I think they're going to change this next year, Carl. I think they're going to make it like you got to convert a 4th and 20 or something like that, because it's impossible to recover onside kicks now.
Yeah. Well, maybe they won't change it.
So the Eagles will start at the Giant 45. They're going to have to figure out a way to officiate the tush push better, though. And the Eagles have taken Jalen Hurts out of the game. Tanner McKee is in. He hands it off to Bigsby. He runs out of a tackle to his left. And Bigsby still going. Bigsby still going. And finally brought down at the Giant 28-yard line.
Yeah, so first tackle is at the line of scrimmage. Now they're punching you in the face, New York Giants.
Bigsby's over 100 yards rushing in the game, Carl.
2 backs over 100 yards.
And the Eagles will just take it to the 2-minute warning, brought to you by Peerless Boilers. Time to replace your boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion Tankless Water Heater. Visit PeerlessBoilers.com for a dealer near you. Eagles 38, Giants 20 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey Giants fans, Brian Burns here. We know your pet is your family's MVP, so keep them happy, healthy, and in the game with MetLife Pet Insurance. Fetch your free quote at MetLifePetInsurance.com/Giants, and MetLife will donate $5 to Route 53 Rescue, part of Brian Burns Family Charities, for every quote received to help pets in need have a winning season.
Promotional period ends December 31st, 2025. Donation max is $10,000 at Route 53. Coverage issued by Metropolitan General Insurance Company of Rhode Island and Independence American Insurance Company of Delaware.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
Hear ye, hear ye! You just get more when you bundle and save at Bob's Discount Furniture. Like when you bundle my Bryn sofa and love seat and save $179. Or save $200 when you bundle my Treasure mattress and adjustable base. You can even get a whole home's worth of furniture. A sofa, a love seat, a 7-piece dining set, 4-piece bedroom set, and mattress for under $3,000. Guess they decided to get a head start on shopping.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Football season's here and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, did Jalen Carter play them?
Back in Philadelphia 2 minutes ago in the game, Eagles lead the Giants 38-20. Carl, even though the Giants have 3 timeouts, Philadelphia is going to just take a knee here. As the Giants have allowed 2 running backs to run for over 100 yards. And Bigsby 104, Barkley 150.
9.2 yards a carry for the game.
Philadelphia takes a knee, as McKee does.
So this game, because Jalen Hurts was not, lighting it up in the air, this really came down to the guys up front for the Giants. Obviously, you surrender a couple big ones to Barkley, but then you just can't tackle. Poor gap control, inconsistent to say the very least, or at best they were inconsistent.
And this will be now the 13th straight loss here in Philadelphia. The Giants, and that's counting the postseason.
Yeah.
In 2022, the Giants have not won here since the 2013 season when Chip Kelly was the Eagles head coach.
Well, it matters in the big picture, but for Jackson Dart, this is his first loss. Not great. It's awful, actually, performance. This defense did not help themselves fundamentally. Just didn't give themselves a chance. I mean, you get big plays, negative plays, and then you turn around and gift it with an extra bonus.
McKee takes a knee on a 3rd and 11, and then a couple calls don't go your way. You drop a pass on a 3rd down at the 5-yard line, and it turns into a rout. And the Philadelphia Eagles literally run over the Giants with Barkley going for 150, Bigsby going for 104. I think the thing that really summed up this game, Carl, you got a sack. They had 2nd and 26. You're still within shouting distance, and you give up 29 yards on a draw on the very next play.
Yeah, and then you got your best player who's in coverage, and he's looking at the quarterback and letting his coverage run right by him. Then he trips over his own guy. I mean, it's...
So the final score, the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Giants 38-20. All the post-game reaction after this timeout on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
According to a 2020